faster. I wanna show the world how my words can turn action. I be with the stars when no cars can turn backwards. I got a lot of mouths to feed, I ain't bragging. I'm just trying to get my family there faster. That's why I chose rapping, but unlike the rest of you niggas, I ain't acting. I wrote my first hit at 16 with no practice. Hot shit, this spit can turn backflips. How you in the math and you ain't even a fraction? I ain't fucking my dreams to satisfy you faggots. I wouldn't be me without the passion. Cause I'll be where you are, chillin' in the night sky. From the moons to the stars, I know who I am. Yeah, I'm the motherfucking man. Yeah, I do everything I can to make me a better art and more cash into my hands. Cause when I stand, I know who I am. Now back to page one. Them niggas say they better than who? Them niggas dumb. You get hit with more letters than truth without the tongue. Spitting this in the regular booth like here I come. 3, 5, 4 bum. I eat your career like a kid with no lunch. How the fuck you my aid? I'm giving you that punch. If you wanna stop me, you need luck. Got a whole team of rude boys who's not giving a fuck what a nigga beggar where he from, nigga. It's funny how niggas can play ghost with you when you're not around handling your business, Cause I'll be where you are, chillin' in the night sky. From the moons to the stars, I know who I am. Yeah, I'm the motherfucking man. Yeah, I do everything I can to make me a better art and more cash into my hands. Cause when I stand, I know who I am. Am I speaking too much? I can cradle your silence and put your dreams to a hush. Shh, I had less than an hour, no rush, just enough time to devour your guts. Shucks, pity me for the penalty. My Oscar Mayer wiener got stuck in your virginity. I can't sleep without serenity, so I'ma light up and fill my lungs with some better weed. Drinking juice the same color of cheddar cheese. Music, without you, what would a nigga be? As I breathe in some ignited leaves, chilling by myself, going through some memories. Cause I'll be where you are, chilling in the night sky. From the moons to the stars, I know who I am. Yeah, I'm the motherfucking man. Yeah, I do everything I can to make me a better art and more cash into my hands. Cause when I stand, I know who I am. I know who I know who I
motherfucking building. Yeah, G-Way in the motherfucking
I'm from a block called Nowhere, street name get it. Road called Danger, where every day they killing. A hood called Struggle, this place ain't for children. Gotta keep your head high, stay up on your business. From a block called Nowhere, street name get it. Road called Danger, where every day they killing. A hood called Struggle, this place ain't for children. Gotta keep your head high, stay up on your business. From a block called. So I meditate, chill and I levitate, thinking of my goals and I grab them up with no hesitate. I'm here to resonate, I put my name down. I'm Buck City the beast, I take a plane down. Yeah, I'm the son of a great Buck City the beast, man, you better ask Snake, ask Snake. I know little dudes, yeah, little dudes who pumping rocks up in lockers at a middle school. And yeah, it's pitiful, but yeah, I'm all knowing. I'm Buck City the beast, homie, I gotta show it. I'm from the hood where it's nothing but them black tops, fiends and them crack rocks, niggas up in the snack box. And they all looking up to me like I gotta state it all for 'em publicly. Cause we the ones that the public never ever see. I'm Buck City, the beast, homie, so let it be. Called nowhere, street name, get it. Roll call danger, where every day they killing. A hood called struggle, this place ain't for children. Gotta keep your head high, stay up on your business. From a block called nowhere, street name, get it. Roll call danger, where every day they killing. A hood called struggle, this place ain't for children. Gotta keep your head high, stay up on your business. From a block called high like a satellite floating over a paradise. Thinking about my homie who was shot over a paradise. Swear he nice, that's what they all say. F the game, no foreplay, yeah. Deep sea diving, y'all dudes is snorkeling. Feeling like MacGyver and Venom the way I'm flowing in. Oh, him so clean, protruding just like a nose ring. Something like a Wikipedia, the way he know things. Met this girl Wendy and she said she like to blow things. Always trying to get me in a jam like a toe ring. Out fast, elevating up just like an outcast. G-Way, I'm about that, and you should never doubt that. Headed to galaxies where there's no fallacies, just girls that smile at me. G's, they wanna start with me. G-Way, you take it out of me. Pop, pop, get your squad bounce like hot sky. I'm from a block called nowhere, street name, get it. Roll call danger, where every day they killing. A hood called struggle, this place ain't for children. Gotta keep your head high, stay up on your business. From a block called nowhere, street name, get it. Roll call danger, where every day they killing. A hood called struggle, this place ain't for children. Gotta keep your head high, stay up on your business. From a block called
Struggle, children, head high, stay up on your business. High like a satellite floating over a paradise. Think about my homie who was shot over a paradise. He swear he nice, that's what they all say. F the game, no foreplay.
I'm from a block called nowhere, street name, get it. Roll call danger, where every day they killing. A hood called struggle, this place ain't for children. Gotta keep your head high, stay up on your business. From a block called.
Yes, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday night, 7 o'clock, so you already know what time it is. It's time for the Random Talking Indie Music Show, given to you live on Periscope, YouTube, Facebook. Caffeine TV will be coming up in a minute, waiting on Minx to show up. In the meantime, in between time, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with us tonight. What's up, John? What's up to the one person on YouTube? When you jump into the chat, let us know you're there so we can shout you out. Tonight is Monday, so you already know what today is. It's Minx's Manifestation Monday, where she either supports another small business, or she gets some merch, or she gives merch, or whatever the case might be. I don't have a giveaway this week, but we will be doing another giveaway soon. While we are PV, what's good, bro, on YouTube? What's good? I'm stubborn. Don't be that way. In the meantime, in between time, go ahead and head on over to hustleculturemagazine.com. This is a new startup magazine by Minx and her peoples, where they will be talking about small business culture, music, and all of that. So if you would like to be part of the hustle culture, all you have to do is email a headshot, what it is that you do. Let's see, a brief quote as to what hustle culture means to you. Send all that to hustleculturemag@gmail.com. That is a lot. I'm gonna have to ask her to shorten that. hustleculturemag.com. And artists, please send your music, MP3s, and Spotify links to rtim@gmail.kizom. Our website is coming soon. Let's see what else is going on. What else is going on? What else is up? Nope, that is the wrong one. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay. Shout out to the Freedom Steppers, grassroots organization here in Lynchburg. I want to shout everybody out for participating in that. It's basically community outreach for the inner city, and to get you registered to vote. Also things for the children to do. Minx, we there?
I'm here.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, so y'all, they're also on Instagram and on Facebook. Freedom Steppers, get into it. So, yeah,
I hope you didn't do an introduction and I wasn't here for that.
I haven't done it yet. I was waiting on you, but since you are here, now I can do it. I'm joined by the beast from the east. You know what I'm saying? The Bronx bully, the gapper in the teeth, but it's perfectly okay. Everybody's favorite Minx, Minx Couture, Minx Contour, Minx Cooter. Call her what you want to call her. Just don't call her copycat. Do you dig? Or do you dig?
You better dig.
Listen, we already know. I've already gave the introduction. You know what I'm saying? Tonight is Minx's Manifestation Monday. We got topics to cover tonight. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah.
Oh, I have a manifestation, all right.
Oh, Jesus.
I can manifest my foot up Apple's ass.
Hell, here we go. Let me turn you up some. Go ahead. Let them know what's going on.
Can you hear me good?
I got you turned up. Let's go.
Awesome. Well, first and foremost, fuck Apple, you son of a bitch.
But you just bought the phone.
Not even that. Mm-mm. Let me tell you what happened. And this is for all Apple people to take heed to. So for Father's Day, I wanted to gift Gino an Apple Watch.
Baller.
So I said, you know what? I asked him what he wanted. He said he wanted an Apple Watch. So I said, cool. So everything went good. I went through the app on my phone because up here the Apple store is not open yet. So I go through the store and I said, okay. So the whole transaction went perfectly, even though when I look at my bank account, I wanted to cry. I woke up this morning and I saw that there was another charge
Ooh.
for $434.17. So I said, okay, that ain't no issue, whatever. So I jumped up. Mind you, I've been on this quest all day. This is why this is serious. So I jump up, I hit up Apple. They're telling me, oh, it's just it's not even, the transaction didn't even go through yet. It's pending. I said, how the fuck you gonna tell me it's pending when it's not? It shows that it was a completed transaction.
Mm-hmm.
So the money's not in my account. So then they're like, well, just wait 24 to 48 hours, whatever. So I left it alone. I said, fuck it, right? I look at my account. There's another pending transaction for $434.17.
Damn.
So altogether, Apple made out my account $1,300 today.
God.
So there's your manifestation Monday. I mean,
Yeah.
we got paid on the merch today, which is great. I got to give you your cut, but I literally sat there like every time I saw a payment hit, I started crying. I was like, "Fuck my life."
Yo, them double pending payments be some bullshit.
No, but this is what they're saying. They're saying, pretty much roughly what they're trying to say is that okay, well, what had happened was
Nah, see, when you started off like that, you already know.
no, I'm gonna tell you what it was. Here's what it was. I bought Gino an Apple Watch, right? I got myself an Apple Watch. So together, that was 800 and something bucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I authorized. Now, this is what I was trying, now I was getting very niggerish on the phone with them because I was like, you know what? I am not going to fight with y'all. I'm going to let y'all know what time it is. So I said to them, this is the law. You cannot process a transaction. That's why each transaction you have to hit purchase or buy, which means you are agreeing to the vendor that that's how much you're giving them.
All right.
That didn't happen here. They were authorized a payment of 860 some bucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
The $434 that they charged me today was because what they did was they split the invoice, which was stupid.
Why would you split it on one purchase or no, that don't make sense.
That doesn't make any sense. That's why I said to them, okay, so explain it to me like I'm 5. So If I bought something, I can understand if I said, okay, I'm gonna get an Apple Watch. Oh, you know what? I should have got two. Right? Then I understand you splitting up the invoice 434, 434. I
Right.
get that. Plus tax and all that Apple Care shit, right? But they didn't do that. They processed one Apple Watch at a time. So whoever it was, BD, because that's the name of the salesperson, this is BD. So I'm assuming that that's overseas somewhere. Um, this mofo said, oh, you know what? Okay, we got to charge again. So I said to them, why don't y'all just say y'all fucked up? I'm cool with that.
Right. Just admit that it was an error and just, fix it.
Yeah, just say that the person accidentally processed it again or one of the watches again because I got separate invoices 4 times. So now when you lying to me and you're telling me that, oh, this is just how the process works, and I actually literally spoke to somebody. The chick is like, oh, this happens to me all the time. I said, well, let me just say something to you. If this happens to if I was an employee somewhere and I kept getting double and triple charged like that, I don't think I would work there.
I'd be pretty pissed off.
I was like, just don't lie. I mean, I would be more cool with it. But this is the other thing. And this is with all online shopping because Children's Place owes me money still. Um, I told them straight up, I said, COVID-19 quarantine is no excuse for a company to be unprofessional at any point. If you are a company and you fuck up and you admit that you fuck up, I'll probably still shop again with you because you're
Right.
being honest.
Right.
But when you lying to people and you taking people's hard-earned money, that's another story. Like I don't get down like that. When I fuck up, I admit my fuck up. So I don't know what the hell they're doing, but when I went on Twitter, because that's the next place you go to when there's a hiccup in life,
Mm-hmm.
I go on Twitter and I'm typing in, Apple overcharge or, just those search terms, those keywords. And the fact that the most recent post was like 35 minutes after mine of some girl saying that Apple charged her $700 for Beats. She only bought one pair. They charged her for two. And now her bank does not think that Apple needs to reimburse her. And Apple
Ooh.
doesn't think that they need to
How
reimburse
much
her.
is a pair of Beats anyway? Like $125, $130, right?
It depends on what generation she got. I think she was getting the newest because, let's just be honest. Most of the people that are, buying your shit's because of the stimulus. And I ain't hating. I'm not hating. If
Right.
that's something that you want and that's something that you need, then do it by all means. But don't talk to people like this is the first time they ever had. I remember, I think it was a couple of years back. I walked right into Target with Gino and I bought us Apple Watches, right? So they're looking at us like, oh, this must be tax season. I said, no, it's not tax season. It's August, my friend. So it just, that was just very stressful for me, aggravating. It was just a bad day. Then my favorite contact ripped. So I was like, shit. You know
now
what I
you
mean?
now
So
you're
it was just
blind and your bank account's fucked up and you're halfway blind. Everything's just going wrong.
everything just going wrong, just terribly wrong. And then, of course, this outage. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to sleep after this.
Oh,
I'm
y'all
going to
had
have
an
me.
outage?
Yeah.
That's usually us down here. It's raining, so it's usually us down here,
No,
especially in this area.
there is a huge outage with mobile devices right now.
Oh shit.
It's T-Mobile.
Yeah,
Ver-
cause T-Mobile and Sprint merged, and everybody's either on Sprint or T-Mobile.
no, it's several different phone companies because people, I saw it on. It became a trending topic. Like T-Mobile was trending, and then Verizon was trending, and then people were like, "Oh, can you make phone calls? Can you receive phone calls?" So what I thought was so strange was that yesterday I was making breakfast and my phone rang. And usually if I don't know the number, I don't answer it, but since I have a new phone, all my contacts haven't merged properly like I thought it would. That's why the whole term of new phone, who's this shit?
Yeah, right. New
Basically,
phone,
like
who this?
I had some of my friends getting mad at me like, "Damn, Minx, like it's like that." I said, "Look, I got a new phone and I don't know your number by heart. So excuse me for not knowing." Um But I'm making breakfast and some dude calls me. So I was like, hello. He's like, hello, like with such an attitude. And I was like, uh, who's this? How can I help you? He's like, who's this? You keep fucking calling me. I said, excuse me? I don't know who you are. You're not in my phone.
And
Who,
second
where are
of
you?
all, bitch, you better check your tone.
Oh, he had called. he had such a bad attitude, and then he just sent me a screenshot that I called him like 30 something times.
Oh,
And I was like,
whoops.
well, I said, well, I know Gina wasn't playing with my phone because my phone was with me. So I said to him, I said, well, I'm sorry. I don't know what that's about, but you called me. So he's like, no, you called me. So I was like, there must be some wires crossed somewhere.
You would have sat there and stalked that man 30 something times by accident.
38 times. He said I called him 38
God
times.
dang.
And and then I sent him a screenshot. I said, please show me where I called you because I don't know who you are. So he's just like, well, I apologize. He just said it was starting to get annoying. I was like, I don't know. So somebody told me today on Instagram on one of my friends' pages that, and it was like one of those things you say something and then 100 people like it, and then they're like, yo, me too. Apparently, a lot of people have been getting phone calls from people that claim that they are calling them.
Well, I haven't, and I've never really like pocket dialed, accidentally butt dialed. I've never done that.
But I'm the queen of butt dialing.
Oh shit. Now, no. I take that back. I pocket dialed maybe twice. That was only because I had an Android and the LG G3 had the double tap joint. We had to double tap the screen, and when I did that, it must have like scrolled to the contacts and called somebody. And I keep hearing hello, hello, hello. I said, "What the fuck? Hello, who is this? I don't know. You called me. Oh, my fault. My fault. Pocket
I
dial.
hate that.
Pocket
Well,
dial.
who's this? So who's this? Well, I'm asking who the fuck you are because I don't know who
Listen,
you
if
are.
you're not saved in my phone, I don't know who you are. So if you want me to lock you in, send a text saying, "Hey, this is doot doot doot." Lock it.
Well, I don't understand why my contacts didn't get merged over when I save everybody a certain way. Like I don't get it. Well,
Yeah.
fuck these phones, fuck these phone companies, fuck all of that.
And just bought a brand new damn phone. Minx, you ass.
It's like what the I just bought a brand new phone, and you know me, I don't like to spend money unless I have to.
Right.
And this today, I was when you know how I be seeing the memes of like, yo, you really get sick. Yo, I was sick to my stomach when I saw $1,300 missing from my account today. I was like, oh my god,
No.
I could cry.
I bet you sat there. I bet you sat there and looked at that shit for like 20 minutes. Like, I know that this just did not happen. Just fuck my life. Just, ugh.
Yeah, I was shaking my head for a good hour.
Speaking of phones, go to shop.spreadshirt.com/RTIM and get you a phone case and have our faces on your phone. That would be dope to have. We also have coffee cups, hats, shirts. Uh, we're trying to get the merch shop back up. So if it looks you know, kind of jacked up for a minute, we're trying to get it back together. New designs coming soon. Also, RTIM.com coming soon. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh,
got
I had fun. I had so much fun working on that last
I
night.
got first looks, bruh. This shit gonna be tight. I can't wait, yo. I feel like I've accomplished something even though I ain't do shit.
Oh, you contributed a lot.
I mean, I kind of did the graphics and all that, y'all. So I mean, you know, but this is a
Oh
group.
yes.
This is a group effort. I'm not that person that when we have to do a group project, I just stand there and copy the notes just to get my B minus. Like I'm not that person. I will help out.
Oh, with me you would have gotten an A.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm good with the B minus. I'm good with the B minus. But if I can get that A,
Yeah, I used to tell my classmates, look, the difference between me and you is that if I don't come home with an A, I get my ass whipped. So, you know, if you don't want me to get my ass beat, let's give it the full.
you know what? The expectations in my house wasn't that high, but it had to be passable.
No, I used to beat my own ass.
The fuck? You know what? You
No, because you know what?
are
I
wow.
hated that disappointed look that, my grandmother would give, like, oh, you did good. And I'm just like, I'm gonna go kick my ass.
What you do? Go in your room, shut the door, and punch yourself in the face? Like what the hell? How do you do that?
Yep.
Oh,
Like I'm kicking my ass.
makes you. Oh wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh goodness gracious. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into these topics. I'm gonna go home,
Crazy.
Mom. Don't even grab the belt. I'm gonna do it myself. Like that's you,
I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind?
Mom. Get out. You don't have to do this. This is my fight. This is my fight.
I
Anyway,
believe
see, see, see.
that was me.
That
That
was
was,
that was definitely you. Yeah, we
yep.
know. Let's go ahead and jump into this. So your girl B Simone tripping yet again
Oh God.
after she been canceled once by Twitter because she said she don't want a man with just a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying?
You want
She
a man with an A to faint.
she want a man to like match her entrepreneurial style. No set time, no punching, no clock. She don't want to deal with none of that. But while she was sitting there talking about all of that, she's been canceled numerous times on Twitter. Meek Mill stepped up like, no, she's still my friend. But now they on her ass again. Apparently, that little scrapbook of a little piece of shit she been trying to sell, she done stole the idea off of somebody, and they done called her on it. So, she has to explain why.
I feel so bad for her.
I don't. Her new book, Baby Girl, Manifest the Life You Want, has become the topic of a plagiarism scandal. On Monday, Simone took to Instagram where she claimed that the plagiarized portions of her book were done by an outsourced company that she trusted to bring her vision to life. Now, first off, when I saw parts of this book, it looked so amateurish. Like the staples didn't even look like it was hanging on good. The pictures weren't even arranged cute. Like the shit was offset. And if you got OCD, this is not the book that you need to look at because
Somebody
everything's all
said
out of
that.
whack.
Somebody had said that it looked like it was put together from Pinterest or something like that.
Yeah, it was basically a scrapbook of sorts, and it wasn't even a book per se, like just words. She had pictures and a planner, like a manifestation planner, like these are my goals, this is what I want to do and do. But
Oh, they really.
ooh,
Oh, shit.
shit.
Sorry.
Holy fuck. I got 2 ears, Minx.
What the fuck was that? I think it was my headphones.
Yo,
Damn, I blew my ears out.
you. Y'all good out there? Can y'all still?
God damn it. What the fuck? Okay.
We good?
Oh, yeah. You know what it was?
Can
It
I
was,
put
it
my
was
headphones back on?
my headphones are metal, so it kind of got close to the mic a little bit, and then I was
Oh,
like, oh shit, we dead. We died.
damn it, my ears are burning. Yo. Okay. Whew. All right, let's try this again. Take 2. All
My
right.
bad.
So she says, quote, y'all know me. I have been vulnerable, transparent, and honest about my whole career. She explained that she wanted to make a video to address all of the accusations surrounding her book, but the situation is now a legal matter, so she can, only talk about so much of it. She says, quote, I had a vision to create a book for young women to change their mindset and have them manifest because that's how I feel. I became successful in life. Me and my team outsourced. We hired a team that we trusted. We thought that we can bring my vision to life, and they did a lot of things without my knowledge. Number one, never outside. Right, John said, I'm in my car and that shit hurt my ears.
Sorry. Don't kill me.
PV says, wow, that happened right when I turned my screen off accidentally and killed YouTube.
Oh shit, it was that bad?
Yeah, it was. John, he in the whip. He driving around in the whip. Yeah, please be careful, John. We don't need you getting into any car accidents. That would.
Oh yeah, I definitely moved my mic like 100 feet away.
Just go sit on the other side of the damn
I'll
room.
sit on the let's sit on the other side.
But number one, never outsource your brand. Like, find people here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't send your work off to, let's say, Russia and expect them to give you your vision. Like,
I like when you said Russia though.
I had to think of something on the fly. I didn't want to say China because China's already on the shit list. I didn't want to say China.
They hate us.
In Russia, book. No, I'm saying.
But here's a question though. Would this be like on the same parameter of having like a ghostwriter, if anything?
Uh, like I don't know because I don't know what part of the book
'Cause
was
if I
plagiarized
write a
and or what.
well, if I write a book, like I would be expecting like to have at least 100% creative control over. I mean, I feel bad in a sense because first of all, I like how all these celebrities are rolling with this manifestation shit all of a sudden. I love that.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Um,
I peeped. Somebody put a screenshot on Twitter by the editor of the original the page that she that she allegedly plagiarized word for word. The editor, the original author. I'm sorry, what's his name? L. Oh, it must be her name. L. Duclos. She says it's been brought to my attention that W. Simone is selling a book with my content in it word for word. She's making a profit off of plagiarized content of smaller content creators and calls herself an entrepreneur.
well, that's what they all do, don't they? Like,
The only thing she did was change the font, and that was it, and the color of the header. Other than that, it's word for word, dog. She, yeah, no, you gotta pay for that.
no, that's wrong. I mean, I'm mad that it's like this is going on like long enough with people tapping in. I don't know if you remember our homegirl. Well, I'm not gonna say our homegirl, but mostly my homegirl, the woman that that jumped in the Bronx Zoo and was
Yeah,
frolicking with the
yeah.
tigers.
What happened with her
So,
anyway?
oh, that's my homie. I speak to her. Like I talk to her. She's dope.
I still think she was wilding, but okay, go ahead.
Oh no, no, no. She's just on that conscious juice. You know what I mean? She's sipping that conscious juice. What's up, Philo? Um, I see Articulate is here. Um,
Articulate what's going on.
so here's the problem. Like she had posted up yesterday. I think was it yesterday? The day before. We're probably gonna touch on this, but the Takashi and Nikki video.
Mm-hmm.
And she came like everybody, including myself. I said, "Yo, she is totally copying off of Virgin Maya because that's what she goes by now." Oh, Felix, he said I had to get another account. Okay, he probably.
I'm like, who in the world is that? I don't have my browser pulled up, so I don't I don't know what's going on in there.
I hope they didn't, can him over at URL. Oh, he's couldn't use my same name. Oh, I see.
Oh.
No, but this is the thing. This is what's crazy. So, the look, the style of how Virgin Maya does her hair and shit like that, Nicki Minaj copied it. And sometimes you don't even need to come out and say that, oh, this person copied me. Everybody, her fans, including myself, we were all in the comments like, yo, Nicki totally like bit off of your look. Like, because remember, she came out dissing Nicki.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, again, Virgin Maya, like, hopefully, we can work on something with her because she
I
can
mean,
spit.
Nikki
I'm
done
not
bit off of everybody. Come on now. Her career wouldn't be nearly what it is if,
right.
you know. But
But yeah, they're a lot. The smaller content creators, um, like us, maybe other podcasters and stuff like that, they do bite off of the underground because they don't really expect anyone to be checking for us.
exactly. Don't they know that during this quarantine or whatever you want to call this, that's all anybody is doing is surfing the net and on Twitter all day and on Instagram and on Snapchat and TikTok all day.
Yeah, that's why I was like, they sit on the toilet, they're chilling. They after they have their caviar and bullshit, and then they're like, we need to find, some artists or whatever to copy, and they copy us.
Mm-mm.
That's what they do.
Somebody tweeted, if being canceled won't work, being sued by Happy Planner, that's the original creator of that list that she put in her book, is sure going to get B. Simone the fuck out of here. You took them white ladies' intellectual property. Now they're going to come for your $1 million, sis. Who could have manifested that? Damn.
That was so mean.
Well, you want to manifest some shit, you better manifest that doggone retainer for your lawyer because you got some splaining to do, Lucy.
Well, I mean, a part of me does believe that, she probably did outsource and probably if she lose, like she'll probably settle out and then wind up suing the people that she quote unquote outsourced with.
That's probably, yeah, that's probably the
But
move.
if she don't go through that, because I'm gonna be keeping my eye on this case. If she
Hmm.
doesn't go through that, if she doesn't hit them up like, I'm countersuing or, taking them to court after this, then it turns out that maybe she was lazy and just maybe I'm not gonna say lazy, but
I
maybe
mean,
she
if she
just
took her time and did it the way that she wanted, and if she, so called entrepreneur, got this money, she could have reached out to whoever and said, hey, you know,
Quiet King says black people plagiarizing white people. That's rare.
well, not
What did
necessarily.
we
Not, no,
actually find them?
not necessarily, but this is the first time it's been caught and put out in the public.
Well,
That's not a rare occasion.
let's not talk about that black woman that was the originator of the Matrix. Let's not talk about her because they totally jacked her shit, and she's still like they pretty much have like an NDA on her. But she wrote the Matrix, and when she tried to pitch it, they told her that it was a crazy idea. It was weird. Nobody would
But then
watch
they
this.
fucked around and made three parts. I'm hearing that they're making a fourth. For what?
Yeah, we don't we're in the Matrix in real life right now. The
Yeah, no,
Matrix.
f all that. No. Shout out to
Yeah,
Teflon John. Teflon John, what's going on, bro? Thank you for tuning in. Y'all be sure to share this live as well. Um,
articulate.
Wagwan articulates. Uh, so Meek Mill comes up and says, quote, B. Simone canceled because she finessed the book and made her way from the bottom. What major companies y'all cancel for ripping off our culture? Finding ways to display hate towards our own when they start doing good is showing amongst us a lot. Wait,
Meek Mill, shut the fuck up,
but then he
please.
goes on, give me your point why a girl from where we come from should be canceled because she finessed a little bit. I really want to know how people think. So you fine with her copying shit, Meek. That's what I'm taking. Yeah, she made it, she got it out the mud and do. But but bruh, this is plagiarism. This is a serious thing.
Well, that's why. I mean, I watched what she had to say, but I kind of was like, "Damn, bitch, I was rooting for you, you son of a bitch."
Here's the crazy shit. This is the last tweet I think he put. I ain't never checked what she really did. I'm just tired of seeing blacks canceling blacks. They got us ranked in last place already. So if you didn't even see what she did, or had you seen what she did, would your stance change? Like, bruh, okay, you're my homegirl. I like you and all, but Minx, you know you copied off of boop boop boop. You need to fix that, or else I can't associate with you because that's not anything with a lawyer. I mean, an author, or anything like that. Like they are very protective, as they should be, of their work. So why would I sit there and say, okay, I see what Minx is doing. She wrote her own manifestation book, so I'm going to take, the
He's
whole. I'm gonna take the whole blueprint and I'm gonna switch up like
Quiet,
one or two words.
Quiet King says, "I didn't even know she had a book until now." Same. I didn't even know she had a
It
book.
popped up a few days ago, like, yo, I'm selling this book. Y'all need to go. But see, everybody was talking about the fact that she had a preference, quote on, I'm putting those in air quotes. She had a preference that she didn't really rock with the 9 to 5 guys because that means that they're, set by a clock that they have to punch in, punch out. They have to do what master say instead of, being their own boss and boop, boop, boop. Which now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, yeah, she's got a preference and I kind of understand, by you being a boss lady of your own right, you would want somebody to match your fly. And I understand that. But then to to say what you said, how you said it, and then try to sneak in, yeah, I got a book, go ahead and get that. That doesn't quite
But
go.
a part of me feels like when it comes to people with their personal preferences and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you have some women that will say I don't like Hispanic men, so then she gets dragged. Or someone that says, hey, I could never date a truck driver. Okay, then they get dragged. My whole thing is if you ain't fucking them, okay, and you date you ain't gonna be going to the GYM with them. You ain't in the accountant's office with them. Why do we care about what other people's preferences are?
Hmm.
That's just one thing I could never understand as a person. Like I have my personal preferences. I don't publicly say what my personal preferences are in people, not just men, but in people. But I was always taught from my grandparents a bum is only going to date a bum. A crackhead is only going to date a crackhead. It's what you allow in your life. What if a person is going to be on your frequency or not? Do you
Mm-hmm.
fuck with them?
Mm-hmm.
I do think a lot of women, hey, big baller, um, I think a lot of women and men do have extremely low standards. It's like whatever makes you erect, you rock with that.
Yeah, y'all need to stop that.
Like, I mean, I had extremely low standards. Like, I'd be watching on, I love Facebook for only one thing, these hypotheticals, so that you could say what your opinion is, and then all these dudes climb into your DMs because they think you're like created from heaven itself. Um, but the dude was like, a woman will never apologize for being wrong. And all these chicks is like, what? I mean, if I was like, um, I mean, if you're wrong in a relationship, you just say you're wrong. I fucked up. I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, eat
You
it.
know, there's no, these stigmas are ridiculous. So and what was the other thing this guy said? This guy said, a woman would never date a man that can't give her shit. Right. So these chicks is like, you right. I ain't going out with no dude that can't spoil me. And somebody else was like, what? I ain't fucking with no dude that he ain't making X amount of figures. I was like, well, nobody ever talks about the women that do give the men that don't have jobs a chance and build him up. And
Nobody ever talks about that, and it's like, okay, those are the MVPs. Those the ones that stays in a relationship for 20 years, and you in a relationship for 20 weeks. Like, there's a difference. There's a disconnect, and y'all are the most women. I ain't gonna say all, because I'm definitely not. Like, I'm old school. Most these young girls are interested in two things: a big wallet and a big eggplant. Other than that, or what type of car you drive. Other than that, it's a no go. Men, y'all are only interested in three things. Y'all interested in big boobs, a big booty, and her nether region, just to make sure y'all know what I'm talking about. We grown. Um, I ain't gonna be
Mhm.
I'm not gonna be graphic on here, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It ain't even about like, yo, she gotta be bad, she gotta be pretty, she's gotta do this, she's gotta do that. She could be the prettiest thing in the world. She can be a young Pam Grier, a young Halle Berry. She could be sexy, but her attitude sucks. Her credit is bad, and she just has a poor disposition. But you rocking with her because she pretty,
Yeah,
and
pretty
she's
pretty
got all
people.
the assets, pun intended, that you look for. Why?
See, pretty people, especially like with men. I would say Gino's like the first pretty boy I've ever been with
Yeah, he is a
because I
pretty
was,
boy.
yeah, he really is, and it's really strange.
Shout out to my bro though. That's my bro. Don't disrespect my bro.
But this is the thing, right? I have dated like every stigma of dudes that say that chicks don't date these types of dudes, right? So the thing is that I tell everybody, oh, a chick would never date a dude that got bigger titties than her. Well, that's a lie, and those motherfuckers cheat too.
I mean, everybody's
So
gonna cheat. I don't care. I don't care what you got. I don't care how many pairs of shoes you own. I don't know how many cars you can update every 6 months. I don't care about none of that shit. You're gonna cheat regardless. And that's just
yeah,
a way of life. That's just what it is. And your job is to not allow that to happen.
right.
Like, I'm no Dr. Ruth or anything, but y'all need to get y'all standards up and stop with the superficial shit. Like, that superficial shit don't last. And y'all should know
And
that.
and and of course the materialism, being materialistic as hell.
And getting with
Um,
somebody just for the sake of having potentially cute babies is gross. Don't do that.
I've seen cute people with ugly kids.
Bruh.
I'm being totally honest. I'm like, I was rooting for you, and I'm sorry about that.
Facts. I've seen. I've.
And the fact that people
I'm
act
not. I'm not
like,
going to talk about people's babies, but I've seen the cute couple with ugly babies, and I've seen some not so attractive people with some gorgeous babies. It's like, okay, them genes, they got to take after grandparents, because this right here ain't really it. But
yeah, that's the crazy thing about genetics too, is that some people like they can get their genetics directly from their grandparents.
I don't know. The grandparents I got, I don't know what my baby would look like for real, for real. I'd be kind of scared actually. Never mind. Oh,
I know exactly what Gina would look like. I had a feeling. Only thing is the eyes. I was like, please have dark eyes. Please have dark eyes.
yeah, she looks like Gino.
Hmm.
She looks like Gino, straight up.
She
That's
looks just
twin.
like him.
Yeah, that's
She
twin. You gave her the right name too. That's appropriate.
Yeah, because I'm Alexis Marie. She's Gina
Hmm.
Marie. Her dad's name is Gino, so Gina Marie. It went perfectly. But that's her first name. A lot of people don't
I'm
know
gonna
that
t-
her
I'm gonna
first.
take a I'm gonna take a guess at his middle name just because I can. Is his middle name Anthony?
No,
Okay,
Joseph.
I was close. I was getting there. I was getting
It's like
there.
one of the saints. One of the saints.
Well, there's one of them. I was going to go down the list. Let's see: Peter, Paul, Mark. I was going.
Mark, Peter, Paul,
Anthony,
Mark, Luke, John.
Joseph. Okay. All right. Uh,
Jimmy
that.
say it's mine.
Oh. Mm-mm. But anyway, thousands signed a petition for a Dolly Parton statue in Tennessee. They said take down the former KKK statues and put up one of good old Dolly Parton. I'm here for that.
Actually, they would need more like supplies for the tits,
Don't
though.
don't don't do that. She's had a breast reduction. As a matter of fact, she's had two. Don't do Dolly like that.
Oh, damn.
Well,
Why
they
did you
still
just
they
leave?
still they still up there, but I'm just saying.
She
I
always had the.
envy Dolly Parton right now because she is probably in her 80s and her boobies is sitting.
Yeah, she has the perky perks. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm mad.
very, very perky.
Very much so. Hey Siri, how old is Dolly Parton?
Dolly Parton is 74 years old.
And got titties like that?
Wait a minute. Did you turn Siri into a male?
I did.
You and Gino definitely.
What?
y'all.
What?
Gino Siri is a dude too. I was like, what?
Don't
What?
do,
Y'all,
don't do that.
y'all got a problem with Siri? Y'all don't like Siri for some reason?
No, she cool with me, but I wanted to switch it up. I did that when I got the new phone. I was like, yeah, let's switch some things up. So I was like, make Siri a guy. No, not you, Siri. Now my iPad acting up.
Man, I hate Apple right now. I really do.
I call him. He says, "Mm-hmm," like he ready to answer some questions. Mm-hmm.
But he speaks a lot clearer than the standard Siri.
Yeah,
My Siri, I think, is really slow. Like there's something wrong with her. I'll say, Siri, remind me, and she'll be like, say that again.
yeah. She
Fucking
hard of
dumbass.
hearing. Yeah, she losing her hearing. That's all that is.
She's losing it all. That's why I try to I just use Alexa. I trust Alexa better than Siri.
I don't know. Alexa had Gina scared for a second with them Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
That was some that was some scary shit.
Jay Brooks says, I want a statue of Whitney Houston. Oh yes.
Where is Whitney from anyway? Because wherever she's from, they can definitely put her up there.
Thank you, Felix. Yeah, I got to change it up here and there. You know what I mean? Can't talk about Black Lives Matter looking like a blondie. You know what I mean?
Bitch. Oh shit.
I said,
She's
I said
from
to Jacob,
Newark. Oh shit. Yeah, no, Newark, New Jersey can definitely use a Whitney Houston statue in Newark. I agree with
oh, that's where she's from?
that. Yeah, she a Jersey girl.
Oh, damn. Okay. I got to go out to Jersey then. No, but that was funny though. I said to Gino, I said, I got to change up the look. You know what I mean? So he's like, I'll help you. I said, oh God.
He gonna have you looking nuts.
He would much rather me like look like a Black Panther, to be honest with you. He likes the fro. He
nothing,
likes the
nothing wrong with that.
I said, look, if shit really hits the fan, I will do a freaking mohawk and call it a day.
Oh hell, now you done gone extreme.
I will shave this shit the fuck off.
You probably rock a Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome Tina Turner style wig.
Yeah.
screaming at the top of the lungs. We don't need another hero. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
Felix, what happened? Like, why did they delete your account? Like, what happened? Why don't you have access to your account? He says he can't put a picture or anything. Did you say something Illuminati-ish?
Oh shit.
Because that's what happens to me. I'll say some shit, and then my algorithm changes. I get shadow banned. Um, I get no engagement. I know on Facebook, people was telling me they couldn't see my post for like a month.
Damn. How does that happen?
It's like, uh, um, hold on. He said I switched my pic on my last one by accident. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
but
I think I am shadow banned on
you stay shadow
Facebook.
banned, and you know that's not. I notice I haven't seen a lot of your posts either.
Yeah, and I post all the time. That's why I be like, yo, I'll say fuck y'all, and I don't get nothing. And
Cause,
then,
'Cause my mom will tell me sometimes when I post, and I post kind of regular during the day. I'd say, hey, did you see this? She was like, no, I don't see a lot of your posts. I'm like, well,
yeah,
I
because
don't know.
they're restricting the algorithm again. And I'm like, yo, Facebook, y'all need to stop fucking playing with me because I be spending good money on your ads and shit. So don't fucking play with me.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
it just oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, all these apps and shit is acting up.
Yeah,
All of them.
every single one of them. Um, yeah. So
On a broad spectrum, by the way. Like it's not just it's all over. It's across the board. Everybody's fucked up.
actually, I haven't been having any issues with mine. I know my for a while, like after the merge of T-Mobile and Sprint, I noticed my service was acting a little off, but no, we back to normal.
Mm. I was
Yeah.
looking for my other phone. I can't find it now. Fuck you, Apple.
No, blame it on your contact. You can't see.
No, I have. I mean, I have extra pairs and stuff. It's just I wasn't used to these.
Yo, that one picture you put up on Facebook, on not Facebook, Instagram with the mask on.
Oh yeah.
Bitch, you look like an extra from the goddamn Thriller video. What the hell with them damn eyes? Scared me to death. I said, what the fuck? Scroll, 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 scroll. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh,
It's like,
you talk about my gothic look.
yeah, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like half sleep, half up, just scrolling before I turn over. Next thing you know, I just see ha 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 ha, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
No,
That
I
shit
got
scared.
Gino with that.
That
I
shit
got Gino with that.
scared me.
Because that's why again, this weekend, besides working on the website, I had a situation, and I said, you know what, I gotta write a song about this because this shit is really getting on my nerves,
Hmm.
and that's why I wrote the caption. I was like, yeah, I see you, you see me, we see each other. Congratulations. So now I'm
I
like,
see you, see me, seeing you, seeing each other.
yeah, because this is what sucks. When you get to, and everybody keeps saying, "Oh my God, I can't wait to get to a level of success." I'm like, look,
You better wait.
when you start
Uh oh.
again and busting my ass to get to the level of success that I believe I deserve, um, somehow or another, people are watching me that I used to deal with, fuck with, old friends, old people I used to, rock with, and they're like in my stories on Instagram, and they're not following me. So I'm like, well, what are you on my page for? I know it wasn't no ads because I didn't run ads on my private page.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Jay Brooks. It just bothers me so much. Like when you start climbing up, people like tend to forget how much they hurt you, where they think they can like strike a conversation.
Nope.
Like no, that's why I wrote the song. In case you forgot, like in case you forgot, I'm gonna remind you all the horrible things that you said about me and wished on me, and I'm
You
gonna
burnt that bridge, and that's the sad thing about it. Like you got some people who will burn a bridge and not feel any type of way about it. And it's like,
Oh, the narcissism. Yeah.
yeah, that yes, that narcissism. You know, that narcissism. That's just that you blaming everybody else for your fuck up. Like
Yeah.
it's like why? How many bridges must you burn before you stop and realize, dog, it ain't them. It's me. I'm fucked up. I need to fix me. Nah. Well, if you were doing this, and if she was doing this, and if he was, take accountability for your actions, narcissist.
Yeah, that's what with me when I screw up, like I had a friend hit me up early this week. I don't know how to take it, but I guess I needed to take it the way I needed to take it. And my friend was like, basically not necessarily saying I was too busy to contact. I told him, I was like, you know what? I wouldn't say he was like blessing me out. He just was like, Minx, we're friends. We've been friends for a long time. And, it would help let me know what's up. Let me know how you doing. It would be nice.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm a bad friend. It's like, no, no, no. I'm not saying that you're a bad friend. I was like, no, I'm not saying that you did. What I'm saying is that I feel like a bad friend because a good friend replies to text messages. A good friend looks at shit that you're tagged in online on social media. A good is just more on top of things than what I've been. So I actually sat there and took it and said, you know what? You're right. Haven't been such a good friend lately. I've been busy, but I wasn't that busy to not reply. And you're right. So he was kind of like, damn, I didn't want you to feel bad. I said, no, I feel bad at myself as a human being because I wouldn't want someone to look at my friendship as if when it's convenient to speak to me.
Mm-hmm. And only when
And
you
I,
want something.
and only when I want something. And you and I both know I don't intentionally, and this is for any of my friends that are tuned in, I don't intentionally ignore anybody. I am human. I have problems. I have emotions. Like I get into my moods where I don't want to talk to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I get into my emotions of just feeling down. It happens where I get on cut off mode, and it's not like intentionally like, fuck you, you did something to me and I'm cutting you off. No, I just go into like a straight unplug on everybody.
I tell people that I have to remind them it's like, okay, I'm trying to do so many things at once. And once you put the feather on top of the pile that shit I've already got going on, I get overwhelmed quickly. And I just say, it's nothing against you. I just need the time to decompress and just back up off of everything, beats, podcasts, whatever I need to do. I back up off of it completely. And then I try to regroup. People don't seem to understand that. It's like, okay, well, this is what you do. So you need to do it 24/7. No, that's not what that is. For instance, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here because I don't give a shit. I had a
Wait, hold on a second.
wait. Oh, you know. Oh, you must know what I'm getting ready to talk about then.
Uh-oh.
Listen,
We're ready.
I had to cut a friendship off. Basically because for a year and some change, I thought that we was gonna have a really good business relationship. She's a lot younger than I am. Well, not a lot, like teenager, nothing like that. But she's young enough to where I feel like her OG. I feel like her elder, and I felt that some of the things that I was teaching her and trying to show her would really benefit her and what she was trying to do. Well, first off, for those that don't know me, I am a producer. And her ex business partner, talked to me and was like, hey, could you help so and so with boop, boop, boop? I said, no problem. So not only do you have me for free on the strength of someone else, you got free beats, some of my best shit, and you've got studio almost every other day, every week for 4 months or however long it took to do your thing. Okay, boom. Fast forward 2 years. Now I'm really not making beats like I used to because it was like at first I was making beats for a purpose, but now I don't. because ain't nobody buying them. I'm not really selling them. I'm just making them to be making them to see if I can do it. And I got a folder full of shit that is just sitting here. So she
The
comes up.
mink special.
What happened?
I said, yeah, the mink special.
Yeah, so, and I got a bunch of unfinished shit too. So it was like, whatever. And so, yo, send me some shit. Send me some shit. All right, I got you. Now, my productivity level is I work on my own time. Especially when there's no money on the table, I work on my own time. I mean, what you're not going to do is rush me to do anything, and then that's when I'm really not going to do it, and you're really going to be asked out. So, as I complete a beat, I send it. As I complete a beat, I send it. Apparently, it wasn't enough. Here comes the subs. And I ain't talking Subway, extra cheese, extra meat, none of that shit. Here comes the
Oh, I'm
bullshit.
hungry now.
Right, I want a tuna sub, yo. Anyway, but anyway.
Nope.
But I contact the person. I say, look, you got an issue with me? Hit me. You got my number. Hit me. Right? All right. So we go back and forth. We air it out. Do. Squash. We good. Yeah. Fast forward a few more months. Here it is. Here's to where she really got the issue with me was because we did a song together. Me, her, and another collab that she asked for. We all recorded the song together. It was a part of the hook where it was auto-tuned and sung. Well, we couldn't quite get her to get the pitch right. So I said, let me work on the hook and I'll send y'all the finished copy. So I did the hook, which was only one word. I send the email. Boom. Everybody rocks with it. Everybody likes it. Yo, I can't wait to perform this. It's showing us hot. That's you on the hook? Oh, yo, that's dope. So now, 2 years later, well, I was going to put that song on my album, but somebody sung over my hook, so I'm not going to do it. Once again, bro, you have my number. You got an issue with me? See, there you go, burning your bridge again. See, I was trying to help you with the free beats, but it wasn't enough. And I told her, I said, yo, bro, if you think I'm working too slow for you, by all means, because she wanted to self-produce. Fine. Do what you got to do. No beef. I still support you. I got you all the way. That became an issue. So now I'm like, all right, we're not going to do this again. So now, after sitting here and I was talking to Minx about it, I said, you know what? I sat there and gave Minx the whole spill. And the more I added to this story, it was like, I realized it wasn't me. It was her. Because every person that she touched, instead of King Midas where it turns to gold, it turned to shit. Because she was burning every bridge. Any possible link to get her closer to her goal. Her former management company doing big things now. Got big people on with them. She could have had that. She could have had a dope ass album out performing, doing great things. But she chose to not listen and be very impatient and ungrateful. Is that word? Ungrateful? Ingrateful? Is it ingrateful?
Ingrate.
The bitch wasn't appreciative. Let's just put it like that. So when I said, look, she done burnt the last bridge. I done tried to help you. I've helped you for free. And then you act like you're entitled to something, but you don't call me for nothing else. Like, yo, do you need help with such and such? Do you want to collab on a beat? Kind of, speed things along? Do you want to do this? Or what she could have done was, let me record the hook over and we would have been fine. She would have had it on her album and she probably, would have, But no. Thank you, PV. Ungrateful. Thank you. My English scholar over there. That's my brother. Love him to death. But yeah. So in this case, when it comes to music, you cannot be burning your bridges and have that narcissistic behavior. And I said all that to say this. If you feel that people are not going to be on your time, so when you say jump, bitches got to jump. When you say move, everybody got to move. If you want people like that, then maybe you shouldn't be doing what you're trying to do because that's not how things work. Articulate said my phone service is under attack. iPad.
Oh, no.
iPad. Articulate know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's a trap. But I mean, that's that narcissistic behavior. She tried to put everything off on me instead of owning up to her fuck up. And instead of owning up to the fact that she was the problem in the whole thing, she tried to put it off on me. But what you're not going to do is sit there and sub a 36-year-old grown ass woman because you mad because shit ain't going your way. That's not what's gonna happen. And just to show you that I'm not playing with you, bitch, you cut off. I had to cut it. We were cool. I had to cut it. Sometimes, and PV said, I have a lot of bad friends. If you feel you have a lot of bad friends, you need to reevaluate who you hang out with, because if they're not there for your best interest and they're not trying to help you succeed in the way that you need, man, cut them.
Yeah, you have to.
They're like flowers. You cut them and some more will grow back. I'm telling you, you got to.
See, this is the problem. And I've had this issue a couple of times in this business. When we come out and we decide that we want to help an artist, and this is important, for artists to understand, because it is not that easy to just give a beat. This is our baby.
That's my hard work.
If we are taking the time out to create something for you for free, nonetheless, the entitlement is what's trash about it. And this is why producers don't fuck with y'all on some real dead ass shit. Producers are cocky now because of how we get treated. Like, I could never understand, like, I would be chilling and, I would be watching, like, just, the Twitter feeds, and just the cockiness of these niggas, like, on some dead ass shit. Like, yeah, if it wasn't for me, I get placements and I get this, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? Who the fuck pissed in your
I wouldn't even go that far. I wouldn't even do all that. For what? That's a flex. I wouldn't do that.
There are a lot of arrogant, cocky ass producers out there. There's a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
And I don't understand why you think a $12 to 60 beat pack deal makes you, so amazing.
Number one, you're a dumbass. Number two,
like, this dude, like, this is what kills me. And with producers, like, yesterday, we as women, we're gonna get the flack regardless, whether we get into it from other producers or we get into it with artists that feel entitled. By all means, I think all artists should learn how to make beats. I think y'all all should know how to make beats, because
some of y'all are very impatient, and eventually you're gonna want to be like, oh, well, I wonder how you boop boop boop.
Well, this is the thing. They think it's easy to make beats, right? I've been on that wave before, where I used to say, yo, I'm tired of fucking with these damn producers. They always want something, whether it be ads or, you just trying to be nice to me, because you trying to, like, do my whole EP so you can just, like, snatch up the entire publishing for it. I went through that. Now, when you get to a level where you say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself, because that's what most people do. Fuck it, I'll do it. It's not a walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to sit down and make a beat. It's another thing to understand, like, little things like frequencies and blends and how certain things, like, you can't have a hi-hat clashing with a kick. You can't have a kick and a hi-hat clashing with the vocalist. You have to understand how to mix your vocals in with the track of the beat that you're making. So it looks easy. It looks dope.
And for God's sakes, tune your 808s. Jesus.
Yeah, some of these dudes,
and learn to blend and compress. Like, please do that.
Some of these dudes, like, I be hearing some beats that people send to me, and I literally have been on that wave. If you're a producer and you send me a beat, I'm assuming it's because you want me to critique it. Okay.
Yeah.
So this dude sent me a beat, and I told him, I was like, I think that your 808, like, the 808 is off with the entire song. Then proceeded to bless me out, or fuck yourself. I was like, well, fuck you.
You sent it to me. What you want me to do with it?
You sent me the beat. I mean, fuck. Oh, I wasn't asking you to critique it. I was asking if you wanted to hop on it. I said, well, if, as an artist, even if you was to send me the beat, to hop on, I wouldn't hop on it
I would
because I
still
don't.
tell you the same problem as a listener that I would as an artist. I tell you the same thing.
Well, but that's the thing. Producers, they don't like to be told, like, first of all, a lot of producers don't believe, they don't understand that their beats also have to be mixed and mastered. They don't believe in that. They just rush to make the beat and then they just export it as an MP3 and call it a day. I'm like, no, that's why some of the people, these dudes on BeatStars and shit, they're only doing leases
I
because
learned the
they
hard
know.
way.
Yeah, they're doing leases only because they know they don't have the full session file.
Hmm.
They know they don't have the full session file. You did that shit on the free version. Let's just be honest.
The 808s be all muddy, out of tune, clashing with the kick. The shit don't even blend right. It makes it sound like either the kick or the 808 is off by half a second. It bugs me.
And what's with the subs, right? I've been hearing some beats, like these trap beats that these producers are making, and it's just like that vibration is annoying. After a while, like you
Because they
keep
make
hearing this.
they make it for the car. That's why they want to make it for the car for that speaker test. So when the trunk get the rattling, that's what they look for.
Yeah, because I was listening to a beat and I'm like, okay. I said, at what point does the artist come in? Because
There's
there's
no
no space
room.
for them. It's like, oh, they can do their verse. I said, but how can they? They're going to be competing for that frequency.
Yeah.
So even if I was to hop on it, I would be drowned into it. Like, I mean, I don't get how producers I'm like, you could just tell. I was like, oh, this must have been a 5-minute special. Oh, I did 10 beats today. Okay, we can tell.
Or if you sit in the studio and have you like, I'm that odd person. If I'm ever sitting in a studio setting and I just happen to catch a glimpse at the speakers and all I see is a bunch of warbling and moving around, like, bro, that's not how that's supposed to go.
That ain't how it's supposed to go.
Like, your KRKs are not supposed to get ready to bust up out the box. Like, it's supposed to be like a clean blend. Everything should just knock at the right. You still like, why? Why?
I don't understand that concept.
You
Like,
don't
why
need
do
all of that. You don't need that. That's just for car value because they want the 12s in their car to kick. You don't need all that. Less is more. I'm that. I'm the less is more person. But sometimes my shit be sounding all extra and articulate and shit. But I don't mean it that way. But it just sounds
Oh,
good.
this is so cool. Um, Speaking of, all right, so I think I fixed the majority of the issues that's been going on anyway. But yes, the RTIM show is live right now on Minx Radio on the app for
Hey.
Zeno. And if you look, it says live RTIM show.
Hey, we bike.
So I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I'm gonna see if I could add just RTIM show. But yes, we are live on the Zeno app. You guys could tune in. You guys could hear the audio as well. So you guys can do that. Or Zeno.fm with Minx Radio. You guys could look for it there. But we're international and so I fixed that problem. That was a major issue with that.
PV says, but the car amps should be able to pull it off out of the track, not the track to bring all of it. It very well should, and you're right. But like, you got these producers, beat makers that think they know what they're doing, and they end up blowing a speaker. They don't know what the hell they're doing.
Oh, and speaking of, couple of nasty, hating ass producers this weekend. I'm gonna just say this. I want to get this off my chest real quick.
And then we'll get a song out.
Yeah. Then we'll get a song on. Y'all need to stop critiquing other producers on how, like, what programs that they use to make their beats. Because FL Studio, to a industry producer, is considered a joke. It's mediocre. It's beneath them.
But when
You're-
but your favorite producers are using Fruity Loops.
But this is the thing. Industry producers, they look at FL Studio as it being newbie shit. I'm being totally honest with you.
But they use it. Mustard uses it. Who is it? Mustard. Who's that guy? Zaytoven. He uses it.
Yeah, I'm not saying they don't use it, but what I'm saying is that with these producers out here that are doubting other producers that are using different programs, like you have people that use Reasons, you have people that use other tools, GarageBand, there's
Ableton.
another Ableton. Why do people care about the fucking DAW that you use? Like, what difference does it make? Is the song hot?
Just listen to the output. That's all I need you to do.
Does it hurt your ears when you listen to it? Do you feel like, oh, this is messing with my eardrums bad? You know, y'all need to stop doing that because we're just creative people.
Uh,
And
Hold on, PV. If you do go to, it's called. Let me spell it out for you, so you can see. Zeno FM. Hold on, shit.
yeah, it's Zeno.fm
Zeno.
slash Minx hyphen radio because they took away Minx radio.
Zeno.
They fucking hate me.
FM.com/mix dash radio. And yes, you can turn off the screen to continue. It's a continuous stream, so yeah, you shouldn't have
Yeah, you
any
can
problems.
you can yeah.
There you
Well,
go.
when you play music, you won't hear it unless, until we figure out how to get that into Discord, but they'll hear a brief sign. They'll hear music while we go into whoever's playing because I got the playlist going for
Really?
the yeah, I have whatever MP3s that people have been sending me, I just added them to the playlist. So when I come off the air or when I turn off Minx Radio, music will start playing automatically until I cut back on. So whatever's playing will
Is
be
it
playing.
Zeno.fm or Zeno FM?
Zeno.fm.
Okay. .com /
It's an app. It's an app too.
Yeah, it's an app. PV. Go to Zeno and download that good old free app. And search is there.
Make
I don't know
sure
why
things-
the link won't pop up, but he'll get it twice in case he messes it up.
Or you can get the QR code.
QR code. Listen here, we over here at the RTIM. We over here trying to we trying to big some stuff up. We trying to do things on a professional level. We trying to get this streaming app together. We trying to get this website together. Pretty soon, everything that we do would be on our brand new. We have a website coming. Like
Everything will be on the website.
everything will be on the website.
Yep.
So-
Live stream.
Live stream clips, whatever it is that we decide to do, promos for different things. I mean, whatever it is. Yeah. I can't wait. That's gonna be dope. But yeah, we're gonna be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna get a song out. I just got one in the email today. Shout out to the sis Nefertiti. She sent some hotness. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There it is. This is called Shock. Her album Queen Mother is out right now. Y'all please go stream us on all DSPs. When we come back, we're gonna be talking about 6ix9ine and his plan for world domination, at least on the artist chart since Billboard fucked him.
I got something for you guys about his latest streams.
Ew. And also, making the band is still going on. We was just talking about this the other day, but then I can't interact with my favorite streamers. I know. But like I said, once we get the thing up and popping, everybody be able to,
We'll have a chat box.
yeah, we'll have a chat box and all of that. So, but yeah,
I think we can actually embed. Can we? Yeah, we can embed the
we can
Discord
embed.
server.
Yeah. See, we
See how my mind is going.
You see, we sitting here putting stuff together live, like that's how we do. But yeah, we're gonna be right back in a few minutes. This is Nefertiti with Culture Shock, Random Talking Indie Music Show. We'll be right back.
Miss G Taylor.
What you think, bitch? This a new way, these some new lyrics. I think it's safe to say I'm what the game's missing. Leave my old ways, lead a new mission. Everything that I survey is 2020 vision. This a new way, need some new lyrics. I think it's safe to say I'm what the game's missing. Leave my old ways, lead a new mission. Everything that I survey is 2020 vision. When I emerged from the earth, you didn't walk with me. There was a voice telling me you better walk different. Victory, finally, all I speak is winning. Is this the land of the free or is it God's prison? I prepared it isn't fair to my opposition. Same one shitting on you, ain't got a pot to piss in. Just leave it all to me, I foundate the building. I came to ruffle up some feathers and create some tension. It ain't no harm done if you really in it. Don't be a lost one, be a 2020 difference. No matter what they say, it's none of your business. All these bills ain't getting paid, you think they pay attention. I know it's repetition, that motherfucker spitting. Tell your friends and your foes I'm what the game's missing. I re-emerged from the earth, this time I started sprinting. I leave you eating dirt, paralyzed your pride and feelings. This a new way, need some new lyrics. I think it's safe to say I'm what the game's missing. Leave my old ways, lead a new mission. Everything that I survey is 2020 vision. This a new way, need some new lyrics. I think it's safe to say I'm what the game's missing. Leave my old ways, lead a new mission. Everything that I survey is 2020 vision. Me and my ancestors walked the valley of death together, but not a fear in us, no one can walk better. We speak wealth, life, and good health, right? So why you mad? We waking up in our right mind. We see through bullshit from the school to the pulpit. The pigs was a nuisance, now they wanna shoot. Since we've been looking brute in our Versace suits. It wasn't until we stumbled upon what we can really do. Took them by surprise, well shit, me too. But times will keep changing, glitching the matrix. We pull up when it's dangerous, nothing but then we vanquish. And stumble upon the rivals cause it ain't no tameness. Restraint can't stop us, your guns can't drop us. From the top they watch us, had to change my posture. Had to watch my chakras, then I dipped out proper. A lot of y'all niggas are dead, but Nefertiti will shock ya. This a new way, need some new lyrics. I think it's safe to say I'm what the game's missing. Leave my old ways, lead a new mission. Everything that I survey is 2020 vision. This a new way, need some new lyrics. I think it's safe to say I'm what the game's missing. Leave my old ways, lead a new mission. Everything that I survey is 2020 vision.
Miss G. Taylor.
Yeah, that's that new Nefertiti. Yo, shout out to G Taylor. That joint is nice.
Yeah, he's a dope producer.
That's my guy. We're back with the Random Talking Indie Music Show. It's your girl 759 and everybody's favorite mix. We back, and our next topic is so damn funny. Well, it's not so funny, but it's kind of expected. Oh, get out of here, McAfee. I have Malwarebytes. I don't need your shit. 6ix9ine. Minx's man's in now. Mr. Blicky with the iffy with the sticky. He
Mr. Blicky with the sticky.
with the something. Hell, I don't know what he be singing. But he trying to pull a Justin Bieber. He telling people, yo, listen, to all my fans, this is very important, right? What I need y'all to do, y'all purchase Trolls on iTunes. You can do it up to, yeah, PV, yeah, that's George. Yeah, that's G Taylor. Yeah, he real nice. Takashi says, to all my fans, this is very important. If you can, go purchase Trolls on iTunes up to 4 times. You can purchase legally up to 4 times, if you can. There's also merch at the 6ix9ine store, but most importantly, you have CDs, vinyls, cassettes, etc. Who buys CDs and cassettes? Anyway, you can buy up to 4 times. That's a legal amount, up to 4 times. He keeps repeating that. Again, we are winning by far, but there's always some bullshit with these people, so run it up. He captioned the clip. Go buy Trolls on iTunes if you can. Purchase merchandise and do. If you can't purchase, that's fine. Stream it. I love you even more. The best TikTok for Trolls. wins $10,000. Second place 5,000. Third place 1,000. Tag me and Nikki so we can see it. He really trying to get back in the good graces, ain't he?
Well, you already saw my story. You already saw that I believe that they bought those streams. Like,
And you know what? Somebody was, how do you know they. How do you know they.
they bought those streams. I'm telling you right now, they bought those streams. I'm going to tell you exactly how I know they bought the streams. Because I actually showed on my Instagram stories evidence that Takashi, there's certain programs that you have to buy in order to audit these people. Now, you got some of these haters that we've been arguing with all weekend about it. When I said specifically, you know, they're like, well, why do you care? Well, because I'm monetized. That's why I care. I care because we are in a situation of artistry where a lot of artists feel discouraged, and them being discouraged is because they believe that what they see, what's going on in the industry, is real.
Mm-hmm.
It's not real. All of that stuff is fake.
It's bullshit.
It's fake. The numbers are fake. The fans are fake. Just everything's fake. So I was able to prove that. I went on Tekashi 6ix9ine's page and I looked at the likes on his latest post. And some of the likes, are from accounts that their last post was from June the 2nd. The last post is a black square. So my question is that does any of this matter? Like, does it matter? Of course it matters, because when you have to fake it, if you're doing some fake it till you make it type of like shit, like it just makes me look at like, why would you want to fake it? You know what I mean? Like, why would you want to fake being popular or fake that people are like interested in rocking with you? Because that just looks very lame.
It is. And to me, it's like, if you care about the integrity of your work, which I would think as an artist you would be very, on top of that. For me, especially in 6ix9ine's case, like, bro, you're already labeled a rat. Now you're gonna be labeled a cheating rat. Like, you're cheating your way up to the top. Billboard and already cut you off.
Yeah, they weren't playing that.
They weren't playing games. They all because, and once again, I still think he was right about how the Grammys and all those people, they pick and choose who they want at the top of the list. And even if he wasn't in that whole court system, I still think he probably would have had his whole history erased, because he exposed them. I mean, we already know that they buy the views, they buy the listens. We know that. But you would think as an artist, and this would be anybody, not just 6ix9ine, but with anybody, you would want people to say, hey, I'm a real artist. This is what I do. I don't fake the funk. This is what you see is what you got. Do. If I get 10 streams, cool. If I get 100 streams. But if you got, say for instance, 100,000 streams and you have maybe 100 downloads and like 3 shares, something ain't right.
Well, let me tell you what's going to humble people. What's going to humble people is when you have to do physical shows.
Mm-hmm.
That's when people get humbled. Because if you have, let's say, I got 10,000 streams. Okay, so you should be able to pack a show if that's the case. You should be able to have people, you're going to need a bouncer to hold your fans back. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, I myself, I've said several times on like spots like Twitter, I've said, hey, tell me which city you're from and maybe I'll visit and I can do a show there. And you know how many people were like, Minx, come to Tulsa. Minx, come to Miami. Minx, come to Georgia. I'll come out. And it's like, maybe people should do that homie check, that temperature check, to see if you're really popping like you say you are, because a lot of y'all ain't popping.
And it kind of sucks because, I mean, I don't know who would agree that the stream game has kind of ruined the authenticity I guess I can say, of artists
No,
because
the streaming game, as far as drop your links, folks, or just in
like
general.
streaming in general because people have found a way to beat the system and cheat the system, and so they beef up these numbers to a way where whoever is in charge of like your sound scan and do they may not pick it up right then and there. You know what I'm saying? It kind of sort of. I mean, I don't know really how to explain it, but I just think that this whole streaming instead of digital, I mean, instead of hard copies. Like once upon a time, you got an award for selling hard copies. You
That's what I
sold
said.
you
I
sold
feel
physical
like
copies. We should go back to physical copies. That stream shit is dead. Like you should. Why?
the thing. This is why, like, I'd be arguing with people, right, about this whole streaming shit. When I meet you, the first thing that you tell me, if you tell me you're a musician, right? Because I had asked everybody this question: when do you let everybody know you're a superhero? When do you let everybody know that you do music? It's people like, oh well, they ask, or if it's they all looked at it as an artist basis. I'm talking about when you're at work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know Tony Grants has said that his coworkers found out that he did music and they were like his number one fan type shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
With me, I always felt like if I was at work and you're trying to get to know me, music is a part of me. So that's pretty much the first thing. Hi, I'm Minx and I'm a rapper. What's up? I feel like it's part of me. Entertainment is part of us. You know, I don't think that it's something that you should like be on some Hannah Montana shit about. But I feel like when I tell people that I'm a musician, I think the first thing that they expect is, for me to, or ask for me to ask them, can you play my shit? No, I tell you I'm a musician because we're getting to know each other. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're a doctor, you're going to come out and say that you're a doctor. If you're a lawyer, you're going to come out and say you're a lawyer. I'm a musician. So I'm going to come out and say I'm a musician. But a lot of these artists, I kid you the fuck not. I had saw Tony Grants had tweeted something the other day. He said, you made it when you put up a post and mad people start dropping their links to their music.
I didn't ask for that.
I said to him, I said, you know what? That's kind of true. Because I could say, you know what? I'm having a bad day, guys. And the next thing I know, I'm getting hit with, hey, stream this, just dropped. I'm
You
like,
know what? I've been seeing a lot of that on Instagram. Who was it? Uh, I think it was. I think it was. Who do I follow? Pete Rock. Pete Rock had posted something very, important, profound, serious. I'm reading the comments because I'm the read the comments type of girl. I will read all 85,000 comments just to see how goofy people are. Yo, am I the hottest rapper out? Click here. Yo, check out my beats. Click here. Yo, Pete Rock, you all right, but I'm better. Click here. Like, nobody asked for that.
well, that's actually a hack. That's actually actually a
Nobody.
like.
Y'all drop your links ass people need to stop because if I didn't ask, don't do it.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what the hack is. The hack is you have to follow certain blogs, like even if it's like not even bloggers that are like popular like that, but they have a good following, let's say 30, I always say 15,000 and up. Follow
Mm-hmm.
those people, right? Now, here's what they do. They put a post and then within that millisecond, you write a comment. Because now people that are following that person, oh, you heard that? I need to
I
get
heard
this
that.
again.
Go ahead, Herbert. Come on, Herbert.
So then you're following that person and then you write a comment and then immediately people are going to visit your profile because you left a comment. So this is why I keep telling people that the importance of you want people to follow you and shit, but you're not engaging with people. So if you're not engaging with the platforms, like even Twitter, I've had this Twitter account since August. So now it's August, now it's June. So I've made about 3,000 organic followers. Not
Mm-hmm.
nothing bought, nothing promoted, no ads, no nothing. So this is the problem. People are on these apps and they're not engaging with people. They're not writing comments, they're not engaging in the stories. They're not even just saying what up. And that's why what I do, like I said, every day, I take about a half hour a day, and I catch up with artists with whatever hashtag that's popular. Let's say rappers or something, and I go through the rapper hashtag. When I go down and I find rappers I like, I'm like, yo, this shit is hot. Godspeed, wish you the best. Keep pushing. And next
Mm-hmm.
thing you know, they follow me. So it's not like the little hack that they do. You follow people, then unfollow them. You follow people, then unfollow them. Like that's really jacked up
That's
advertisement.
trashy. That's trashy. I've
It
seen
is
I've
true.
seen people with 450 followers and you're following two people. What the hell?
Yeah, like what? Like come on. Like Takashi, I think was following like 10 people, and then when he bought 3 million followers,
Oh, you, oh,
he he
he bought them three?
he Takashi bought 3 million followers on Instagram last week,
Oh, just
and
to
it shows.
because he fresh out, so he got to make it seem like he never lost his fan base.
But this is what I'm saying. Week 2 weeks ago, he had an increase of 5,000 something something followers.
Right.
But this is what I say: when you have round numbers, like he did, 3 million, just like flat, 3 million flat. I'm like, yeah, you bought them shits, honey. I'm not like I don't knock it, but
But that's cheating.
they didn't get that. Like, this is the thing. It's all about everything's about numbers, right? It don't matter. It doesn't matter. You buy 10,000 followers, and 2,000 of them are organic. You have to go through 10,000 fake followers for those 2,000 organic ones to see your post. That's every single time that you post something. So you
That's
can
too
buy
much.
followers and shit. You just better hope that when you buy these followers, that they're able to fall off on the end so that you're replacing them. So if you lose 10 followers, you better hope that your next post that you post gains you 10 followers, because then it's not going to balance out. You're going to look like an idiot.
Yeah, you're gonna look like a major goof.
But I will say that there is an algorithm issue. I will say that because on my regular page, I think I have under 2,000 followers on my regular page.
Ooh, look
I'll
at
put up
you.
a post and I'll get like maybe 5 likes. So does that mean I bought these followers? No. But when you run the data, when you run the analytics, and you're running these numbers, they're not supposed to be round numbers like that. So if I got an increase of 12,000 followers, it should not say 12,000. It should say 12,361. Because that's a number that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But you should also see that you're losing followers too, because when you gain, you lose. Just like with YouTube videos, not everybody's going to like your video. So why do you have 10,000 views with 1,000 likes? That just doesn't mathematically make sense, because everybody doesn't like what you do. Some people, you could have put out the most dopest video. People are going to hit dislike just because they don't like you. So you should have an equal amount of likes and equal amount of dislikes in order for it to at least look believable.
Mm-mm.
Damn, Instagram is whack. They about to cut me off in like 10 seconds.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
cause
looking at
you exposing them. You exposing it. That's why.
like, no, don't delete me. I can't.
I'm just now scrolling through Twitter. Nick Mira, who is a producer with Internet Money, says, "Yo, output arcade, y'all stealing my loops now. Explain this. It's in my MIDI kit and my song GG. I don't know what that means. Um, Output comes back with, "Hi, Nick. We're responding privately and would like to address this publicly. We are musicians ourselves and would never, and I mean never," yeah, they did it, "would plagiarize knowingly. Our co-founder is investigating this directly with the freelance creator that produced this loop as we speak." Then a minute later comes back with, his signed contract clearly states that no previously written works were used or sampled. If a violation of our contract has occurred, it will be dealt with legally and removed from arcade by the end of the day today.
People can't think for themselves, it seems.
Wow, and Nick Mira do be having some fire ass loops and middies. I use some of them. I'm not even gonna lie. I do use some of them. But the key to it is you don't use the whole damn. See, I ain't even gonna do that.
See, but I have been seeing a lot of producer scams going on.
Oh, of
And
course.
one of the producer scams that I saw this week that was crazy was that I think it was a label or some shit had asked a producer to produce for their artist. And then what this label did was they took the beats and then they sold it to somebody else, saying that it was beats that were produced by their in-house producer.
Mm-hmm. See, always out there trying to scam people. I tell you.
You had that long pause.
That bullshit.
Like, wait a minute.
I'm sitting there
Wait a
shaking.
minute.
I was just shaking my head. You couldn't see me, but I'm just sitting there shaking my head at the whole
Like,
thing.
how,
Like,
how, I don't understand. Like, everything is losing quality.
just like you were shaking your head at that 1300, I'm shaking my head at this very situation. It's like, bro,
1,300.
you know what you could have did with that?
These motherfuckers.
You know what you could have did with that 13? You know
A manifestation.
that, bought groceries, bought some clothes, anything. Like you could have
Rent.
rent, right? You got to
You
keep
know-
the roof over your head. God damn.
Well, Gino, he's like, just relax. It's like, yeah, because it ain't your fucking money. That's why you're telling me to relax. Like, why are you telling me to relax?
Yeah, that would be me. I am the relaxed person. It's like, all right, chill out.
I mean, I mean, it's to an extent. It's I could understand if it was $13. It's $1,300 fucking dollars.
Finessed.
Yeah, they was like, uh-huh.
Gotcha, bitch.
Taking your money, bitch. How dare you? I can't.
Oh, Jesus.
I fucking can't. Yeah, I still can't believe this shit. I'm like $1,300 fucking dollars.
It'd be really fucked up if they took your money and then hit you with the, oh, it's on back order. You probably won't get it for another 4 months.
Well, I told them straight up that these fucking watches. I have people asking me, how many watches are they sending you? I'm like, it's supposed to be 2, but they charged me for 3.
I better get a third one then, goddammit. You done took that 13. I better get that third.
If they send me a third one, I will. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm like, here you go.
Bet.
Hope you like red. Because I stuck with the whole product. Here I am trying to do something because obviously product red is for the HIV and
Right.
AIDS awareness.
Mhm.
So Gino says he's getting the blues. I said, what are we, gang members up in here? Gino's gonna get yellow. So we got the Crips, the Bloods, and the Latin Kings over here.
Do
You
Latin
got the-
Kings still exist?
You know what they do? Amor de
I ain't heard a peep out of them. All I heard was Bloods, Crips, man. Fuck them Latin Kings. They don't exist no more. They like the mafia. They all died out.
Well, actually, Dave was talking about the Latin Kings. I think it was a couple of weeks. Actually, it was last week. I think were they attacking black people? I forgot.
Probably so. Shit, you know what's going on. They just hitting any damn
Doing some
body.
shit. They were doing some shit. But it's crazy.
Black and gold never fold. Like, all right, relax.
Black and yellow. Black and yellow.
Yeah, chill out.
Yeah, they played that shit the fuck out when it came out.
That was my shit though. I just like the beat.
The beat was sick though. Uh-huh.
Yeah, speaking of beats, Diddy's sons confirmed that making the band is still happening. Why?
How? Are they gonna walk to Junior's cheesecake with their gas mask on and shit?
I'm not walking. You know what? I done said it once. I'm gonna say it 8 more times. I am not walking from borough to borough or city to city or county to county for no goddamn cheesecake. I don't care how good it is.
Have you tried Junior's cheesecake?
Do I look like I know anything about Junior's Cheesecake? I'm down here in Virginia. I know about
You-
Cheesecake
Wait a minute.
Factory.
Wait a minute.
I know about Cheesecake
Wait a
Factory.
minute. You have never had Junior's cheesecake?
We don't have Junior's Cheesecake down here.
I'm gonna have to get you a cake then.
What you gonna do? Put another happy birthday box and send it to me? On some dry ice, bitch.
No, actually, this is gonna be perfect for a blog.
Like
Because
I know it's August, but happy birthday again.
well, this no, but listen, I had the challenge that Twitter put me up to is because I said I would never have Nutella. I will never.
Yo,
I don't
that
even know
shit
if I'm gonna have it.
smacks. I want some right now though. But I gotta have the cookies to go with. I can't just eat it plain. I gotta have the cookies to go with.
Somebody said it looked like man,
Man,
shit,
man.
like literally shit.
It's some good ass healthy shit too. I don't care. The fuck?
I've never had Nutella, so I said for a vlog, what I will do is I will try Nutella, and I will film it and upload it. So what we're gonna do for you is we're gonna get you some Junior's cheesecake, and we're gonna send it to you, and you're gonna try it.
All right, so
That's gonna be the RTIM challenges. That's what we're gonna do. The RTIM challenge.
you want some bullshit. See what we not gonna do. I know I'm the big one of the group, but what we not gonna do is make me the goddamn guinea pig. That ain't what we gonna do.
Wait. But it's delicious. Let me tell you, it's delicious.
I
There was
don't
a
even
point-
think I might have to do some research, but I don't even think we have. I think that Junior's cheesecake is up your way. I don't think it passed the Mason Dixon line.
Yeah, it's in Brooklyn.
Okay.
So I mean,
and gonna
they
ask me, have I ever? Bitch, I ain't ever been as far as Baltimore. Like, come on now.
well, we gotta get you to come up here. We have to get you to come up here because now it's imperative. Hey, Vicky.
Hey,
It's
Vicky.
imperative. It's imperative that you come up to New York now, just so you can get some Junior's cheesecake with us.
I ain't walking. Fuck that. I'm too fat. Fuck that. We'll take
take
how many. We'll take how many trains we need to take. I'd rather that option. I ain't walking nowhere. Fuck that.
Yeah, not for no Diddy. Diddy, stop texting me, okay? Please.
Ooh, flex. Okay.
Stop.
No.
Diddy.
Didn't you subscribe to his little?
Mofo
Didn't you
texting me.
subscribe to his little text group thingy?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what he sent yesterday. First, I thought it was Gino because I have him under Daddy. Don't ask.
I'm not. No judgment. Continue.
So I had him. I looked. It said. I thought it said Daddy, and I was like, wait a minute. He don't have his picture. And then it says Diddy. So this is the text message that I got. The text message right here. It says, "I'm gonna say how I think it sounds in my head. I hope you're having a blessed day."
Oh, what the hell? You starting off with the bullshit.
So he says, "I hope you're having a blessed day."
Take that.
He says, "I'd love for you to take a second and watch our news platform we just launched. Your feedback is very important to me. Check it out here."
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't check it out because Diddy, there's no reason why you were sending me a text message at 2:52 in the morning, making me look bad. So you need to relax and get it through your head.
Diddy said,
I'm
I
about-
can't stop. I won't stop.
Yes, stop. So he's dropped a new news platform, which is dope.
He just dropped
give him that.
Revolt. Like, what the hell, did he?
Well, it's called,
It's called what?
what is it called? Hold on.
Oh, I thought you said the name and it kind of blanked out. I'm like, what?
No. No, it's Revolt TV. But
Yeah.
he has a new episode called, he wrote it wrong. That's the problem. It's a new episode called Revolt Black News.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he has a new show. I guess that's what he meant to say.
Yeah.
He said platform.
Oh, okay.
But yes, Diddy, please. 2:00 in the morning is just way too late to be texting us. We love you though.
Can't stop. Won't stop. Texting you. Take that.
I want you to go to Brooklyn.
Fuck
Get
you,
me-
Diddy. Nope. You going on your own, bro. Nope.
I want you to rap these lyrics to Biggie. in precisiveness, and then he just is with his tongue hanging out.
Looking like Dave Chappelle with the Vaseline on his lips.
Speaking of, I got to see that new special. Have you seen the new special?
Yes, I was only supposed to watch a clip of it. Somebody had posted it on Twitter, and I was only going to check out the part where he spoke on the George Floyd situation, but I ended up watching the whole special.
I haven't seen it yet.
Dave Chappelle, I'm going to go ahead and say it. He's funny when needs to be, but when it comes time for the serious shit, like he does not hold back at all. Like he's one of the great ones of our generation.
So, in a sense, I would say he would be the perfect parent to lecture you.
Yeah. I
Just
would.
wanna see-
Let's see. If it's between Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, who else is up?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Chris Rock is a hit and miss with me. Some of his stuff, some of his early stuff was funny, and then like
He just does nigga too much for me.
and then the older he got, it was like, nah. D.L. Hughley the same way for me. He was funny at first,
I
but
never thought D.L. Hughley was funny.
his whole thing was roasting, but his roast sometimes fell flat.
They kind of did.
Now, if I had a choice between Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, and there's one other comedian that's out there right now that's like real big to lecture, I will go with Dave Chappelle every time.
Dave Chappelle, my favorite stand up he did was, what did he say? The one with the baby. I snuck in the club. I snuck in the club. That was my favorite stand up he did.
The one that he did, where he got his first Netflix special, I think that one was my favorite one. Well, he said, I always start my jokes off with, and so I kicked her in the, and then he builds a joke around it. So he told this whole set, and then he wrapped it up with, and so I kicked her, and I'm like, yo, that's creative as shit.
I like when they do that.
And he talked about the 4 times he met O.J. Simpson, and he broke it up in between the show. The shit was funny.
He's very clever with how he puts together his jokes. That's why like a lot of times I've always said I kind of wanted to be a comedian, but I don't think I would have that great setup. You know what I mean? Like the start the show off with some shit. Like kind of reminds me of the girl that's on TikTok that makes me crack up. Top 5 celebrities I hate for no reason.
Oh shit.
She be cracking me up. Just the way she's a Kevin Hart and his broke down self.
I mean, some of these comedians ain't even funny no more.
A lot of them.
I think it's because they're not allowed to be as funny as they want to be because of people's feelings, because everything's got to be so PC.
No, that's what's his face said that. Jerry Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
He said at what point, like, first of all, the thing about comedy is that comedy was created, obviously, like it started from, I'm gonna give y'all some English jewels. Comedy started in Shakespearean days. I'm gonna say this is when it was actually like taken down on pen and paper type shit. So William Shakespeare, whenever he did a dramatic comedy, he did a dramatic play, he always had this comedy relief in it, so it wouldn't make the audience so depressed in seriousness stuff. But the thing is that those comic relief moments were played off of whatever serious situation that was going on. So that's what happens in today's world. We had comedians, people that did comedy, because you're taking real life situations and poking light of it, like making, kind of like fun, a little bit banter. But you can't be funny or poke fun at reality now because everybody is too sensitive.
It hurts my feelings.
It's too sensitive. They want you to be canceled. It's just they want you to apologize. I'll tell you one thing. If I ever blow up, if I ever become famous, I ain't apologizing for shit that I do. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. If I offend you, tough shit.
Damn.
Period. I don't care. You know, I don't sugarcoat my life, my feelings. Y'all gonna cancel me. That's cool. Cancel me. But stay the fuck away if I ever blow up even further from that.
You know,
Because I don't
if Lenny Bruce was still alive today, oh my gosh, he would be canceled 8 times over.
George Carlin too.
George Carlin, Sam Kinison, all of the Andrew Dice Clay, like, well, he's still out there performing his same old jokes at like 60 something years old. But I'm
But
saying, if
this is why I say everything is influenced by obviously money. So you're not going to want to lose money. You're not going to want to lose. I won't give a. I will literally go on television and I'm going to say, look, I really do apologize for y'all being so fucking sensitive.
right, sorry, not sorry. Get a sense of humor, bitch. I watched that 7-part drawn out what could have been a 30-minute show of Kevin Hart's Don't Fuck This Up. And on one, I think it was like part 3 or 4, where there was some old tweets that he had put out there back in early to mid to late, I think it was like late 2000s. He said something. He cracked a joke about his son being a little feminine. And he made the joke about the ice cream, talking about how his son licked the ice cream. He said he would smack him upside the head and say, hey, stop that. That's gay. Well, here it is 10, 20 years later. That joke then came and went. He ain't said it since. But then here comes cancel culture. Well, Kevin, you got to apologize because you're offending the LGBTQIA community and you're doing this and do. So he came out and apologized, but it wasn't the way that they wanted. So he says, I'm not apologizing again. I've already said that. I've already said that. I've already said that. So when he felt that he had to keep repeating himself because apparently the I'm sorry if I offended anyone wasn't enough, he said, I'm not going to keep addressing it. I've apologized when it was brought to my attention. Either move on or, whatever. Like, how many times do I have to keep apologizing for something that happened 10 years ago? And that's another thing. Y'all need to stop digging up old ass tweets. If I said something back in 2004, don't bring it up now. Because if it didn't matter when I tweeted it, it doesn't matter now. Don't bring it up to hurt
And
my career. Don't do that.
I said what the fuck I said.
Exactly.
I honestly, like when people, like I say shit, right? Especially on Facebook, I say shit and people get offended or they want to debate me. They don't ever, and I'm going to tell you this right now. People don't debate me in the comments, but they will climb into my DMs to ask me to further clarify some shit I said.
I used to be
And I won't do
I
it.
used to be the tweet and delete person only because it's like, okay, that's not me. That's me acting out in anger. But I'm like,
It's like, well,
no,
maybe I was mad.
I was mad. It's called growth. Don't go ahead and delete that. You made a mistake. Take it on the chin. Try to grow from that. But now it's like, take it on the chin. Put a band-aid on. You all right. Someone got mad at me and said hashtag canceled. I was like, that's not how. Yeah, it's not how that works. Like, if I said some dumb shit, if I call PB a cracker or some dumb shit, he gonna sit there and say, you know what, 7, fuck you, you're canceled. Bitch, you can't cancel me. you can't cancel me.
That whole initial idea of you don't do shit my way.
Right.
Now you're not going to have a career.
Like, you're gonna sit there and tear up what I built up for 20 long ass years because I said one thing or did one thing that kind of just rubbed your hair backwards. Really? That's what you decide to do?
That would not be me, darling, because I tell you, I apologize. Like when I used to get into like little spats and stuff with my sister, and my mom would bring me into her room and she would say, okay, apologize. I was like, but I don't feel sorry.
I
So
apologize to my mama. Everybody else, I don't give a shit. I apologize to my mama.
Look, if I offend somebody, the first question is, are you possibly a pussy? And maybe your feelings got hurt because you don't know how to just take words and keep it fucking moving?
Right.
Or did I really say something and it affected you? Like, you got to tell me. You know what I'm saying? You don't just, okay, Minx, you hurt my feelings. Okay, how? Oh, well, when you said this, well, are you mad because it's the truth?
Or are you
Because I
just
know,
mad because I said it and that one word stung?
yeah, like I wouldn't say anything to somebody that's out of malice or straight up disrespect. But I
Unless
do
you
know,
deserve it. Unless you deserve it. Unless you deserve
unless
it.
you deserve it, but I try to avoid that because I know that words have meaning. You know, they're like spells. So I don't like to wish bad on people and I don't like to talk bad on people. But if I say something and you get personally offended by it, then that's something you got to work out with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's why even when I crack jokes, some people be like, "Oh, that might be insensitive." No, you're just sensitive. So if you're sensitive, you should not be on social media. You should not be watching entertainment. Because you're scared. You're afraid. You should go and live among the Amish where they are not exposed to any sort of devices or any sort of personal opinions, and you'll be fine. But I, for damn sure, ain't gonna sit here in my life and tiptoe around feelings because you're fucking sensitive. That
Right.
could never be me.
PB,
I
PV says people take disagreement as an insult. Your opinions are yours, theirs are theirs, and some can't handle that. They can't.
They can't.
They
And
can't.
it's the same thing.
And
Like
it's
I
and
said,
it's okay that you disagree with me, but to sit there and say that I assaulted you because I disagree, then that's where we're gonna have to disconnect. And I'm sorry you feel that way, but I said what I said.
well, I would say to wrap this shit up, right? I'm gonna say one thing. You Nicki Minaj fans,
Oh, this bitch again.
I just let me just say this. I'm gonna be very nice. I'm trying to think of the nicest way that I could say it to you, sensitive bitches.
No, say it. Uncut, raw. Come on, let's get it. We wrapping
Okay,
up the show. Let's go. Minx's rant. Here it is.
okay. The thing about you Nicki Minaj fans, and anybody that's a stan, these K-pop, Beyonce fans, Cardi B fans, like, I'm just gonna be very nice when I say this. They don't know you exist. Okay. I'm just they don't know you exist. They don't care if you exist. They did not wake up checking for you. Okay. So everybody is not going to like your fave. Okay. That doesn't make them broke. That doesn't make them a hater. That doesn't make them uh, envious, jealous. It, I just personally, I don't like where women in hip hop is going. And I made a little comment that got really misconstrued. I said to myself, I did not believe that females in hip hop are in the best light right now. We have a lot, like shout out to Flames La Candela from the Bronx. Okay. She is a dope ass MC. She's a dope ass rapper, writer, all of that. Okay. You have a bunch of female rappers. I said one thing. Everybody, I said, why is it that all these bitches have to come out talking this dumb shit? There's no substance. There's no real substance. So because I say that, I'm a hater, right? I said, okay, I just wish and hope that we could be in a world where there are female rappers that carry themselves as queens and empower and uplift, right? Somehow or another, I became a hater. I had barbs all over my account, reporting my account,
Oh, you knew better
going
than
on,
that.
yeah, reporting my account. They were just doing the most. I'll tell you this right now. Fuck you, fuck her. Okay, fuck you, fuck her, fuck them. I don't care. Nicki Minaj don't pay your bills. You could tell me about the 3 or 4 students that she actually donated to. I don't give a fuck. Okay, giving back is not a photo op. Okay, giving back is genuine. That's a consistent thing. If people can only pull out and cherry pick the certain amount of times that you gave back, then okay. I didn't see this bitch talk about anything about these riots going on. You just talking about trying to defend these snitches and shit. Oh, well, they not real gangsters. But this is what you ain't getting, Nikki. You ain't gangster. You fucking around with a sex offender, most likely pregnant by this nigga, and you have little girls calling you queen, looking up to you, all this shit. Well, I'll tell you, both you and Takashi 69, I'm the king of fucking New York. How about that? I'm the king of New York. I'm the pharaoh of New York. Y'all are just the jesters of New York. We have so much talent up here, and y'all are all falling off because you guys can't see through the bullshit. So I say, like I say to them, I'll say it to her face, I'll say it to all y'all faces, all you barbs and shit. People are entitled to their opinion. If they don't like your girl, they don't need to be harassed. They don't need to be stalked. They don't need to be reported. They don't need to be called haters. It's just all of that shit is childish. It's dumb. We have people that are being lynched in this fucking country, and all you care about is what's being charted. This is a serious thing going on. You guys are easily fucking distracted. Easily distracted. Which means you're sheep. Which means you can't think for yourself. You have this woman that has not had justice from sleeping in her damn bed. And y'all are just coming out talking about, oh my God, my fave. Why isn't your fave leading a coalition for women to be safe in their own homes? So you want to talk about trolls? You are being trolled, ladies and gentlemen. All of you are being trolled by industry people who bought streams, faked those numbers, and tried to mask what was going on. A lot of people don't even know that Hillary Clinton is in fucking, going to court and shit over these fucking emails, that some of us know what these emails are about. You guys are fucking sheep, and you need to wake up because the shit's about to hit the fan, and you're only going to be worried about if Takashi 69 is wearing the fucking front lace. So y'all need to chill out. Wake the fuck up. Wake up, because the truth is coming, and it's going to hit y'all so hard that you're not going to know what to do. Oh, there's a lot of pedophilia going on. There's a lot of underhanded shit going on, and all y'all care about is this bitch who only cares about her numbers.
That fool
She
rocking a
don't care.
27 piece.
She don't care. Look, she does not care. Okay, because if Nicki Minaj really cared about the Black Lives Matter movement, if she really cared about Black lives in general, why the fuck are you dropping a song about trans? Why couldn't you drop a song about standing together, getting justice for Breonna? Why didn't you come out with a song with that? But you had to come out with this dumb shit with your titties hanging out, looking like a straight up whore, and not putting out content that has to, and then you getting mad at us artists for putting out music that is political. Do y'all even know the history of hip hop and why hip hop is what it is? It's about being political. It's about challenging authority. It's not about twerking, and it's not about fucking dabbing. And that's my Minx rant. Fuck them two bitches. Black
Yo,
power.
Takashi said he rocking a whole 27 piece with the color.
And saying the word nigga until his teeth turn white. Nigga, 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 nigga.
Now,
This is
them
him.
joints all pearly.
Yeah, he can't even talk with them shits.
So
My
we,
teeth are bigger than that shit.
so to wrap this up for real, I was tagged by Minx into the shade room topic about more writers
Oh,
than unique words on the track. Yeah, right, more writers. Like they had about 5-6 writers for that shit. Anyway, but they got to talking about how Nikki, this one Barb. I mean, she had the word Barb in her name, so I knew she was serious business. She said, Nikki,
her.
this bitch, Nikki writes inspirational music. Do. I said, name 5 tracks. Took her a little while, but she named 5. I said, well, damn, took you long enough. I didn't know it was a time, bitch. If you were sitting there up to bat for your person, you got to be ready. So when someone says, hey, name me 10 songs, name me 3
You gotta
lyrics,
have it.
you got to
Gotta
have it
have
on
it.
point. So I'm sitting there waiting about a half hour.
She didn't write nothing. She was really combing through those lyrics
Oh,
too.
she was combing through them songs. So she came out with the 5, and one was called Majesty. I said, okay, I'm gonna go look one up. So I go look up the words to Majesty. Since Nikki writes quote unquote inspirational songs, let's go ahead and delve into these lyrics, right? Okay. Who want it with Nikki now? I smoke 'em like hippies now. They see me say yippee now. Homes running like Griffey now. They switching like sissies now. You niggas is iffy now. Like, really? That's inspirational? Okay, I'll continue. Bitches tunes switching up. We take him to Jiffy now. I'm thinking of peanut butter. He nutting like Skippy now. He want me to be his wife. He misses like Sippy now. Where the fuck is... Where's the inspiration? Where the fuck is the inspiration? Where is it? She writes inspirational songs. Bitch, do you feel inspired talking about they switching like sissies now? You niggas is iffy now. Like, really? That's how you feel? That's the inspiration? Oh, okay.
I predict in a matter of a couple of days, she is going to come out and say she's pregnant because I've been pregnant before. Okay.
Oh,
I
here,
know.
hold on. I got another one. Here's an excerpt from a hook from another inspirational track that she posted that I looked up and I forgot the title. Die slow, die slow. Jealousy is a disease. Die slow, die slow, die slow. Tell her that jealousy is a disease. Die slow. Okay, very inspirational. You lost.
And she was dead ass. This chick was,
Dead ass.
she's like, I was like, how is this inspirational? Oh, well, what did she say? If you feel like you need to be inspirational, why don't you start a rap career? I was like,
Bitch. Like, what you think we've been doing for 40 years? What you think we've been doing?
what do you think? But look, Nikki's definitely pregnant. She's definitely
She looked
pregnant.
like she didn't want to be at that video shoot. She looked very unhappy to be there.
She is definitely pregnant.
Like she's
because
suffering from motion sickness.
she got the pregnant tetas. You know what pregnant tetas look like. Okay, them tetas, you see the veins,
Surgery.
right?
She's
That-
surgery,
if you-
bitch.
Well, that ain't surgery. That's her tetas. Like those are milk duds. Okay, those are milk sprouts, right?
She said milk
And then-
sprouts.
Those are milk sprouts because you get, it looks like you got like a spider web across your chest
Ew.
of like your veins, and those are pregnant titty veins.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then her stomach, you can see the roundness. You could see the roundness. She's probably about maybe 4 or 5 months pregnant, but just by the way that white thing she was wearing, that underwear was kind of pulled up very awkwardly. That's what pregnant women do when you're trying to like not kind of disguise that you're pregnant, but with her
Compress.
announcing, yeah, her announcing all these movements with Lil Wayne and all this stuff, she, no, she's pregnant. She's definitely pregnant. I don't, and I say definitely because I've been pregnant before, so I know what a pregnant woman's body looks like, and she looked very tired, very winded in this video. She's trying to twerk and shit. I don't know any pregnant bitch that wants to twerk. I really don't. You're just too tired.
Cardi tried it, but she said she couldn't even do it because her knees started giving out.
Yeah, you. I can't twerk, but I couldn't dance or anything. But she's pregnant and she needs to chill the fuck out because, number one, I feel bad for the baby because yo daddy can't even be in the nursery when you give birth.
That's fucked up.
What's up, Daryl? Yeah, she can't.
Like
he
your
can't
your
do-
uncle, your uncle's a sex offender. Your daddy's a sex offender. Your mama associates with sex offenders and rats. Like, bro, what kind of shit are
don't
you
look
being
at
brought up in?
Don't let that child be a little girl, please.
Don't
She
let him
can't
be a little boy.
Boy, girl, just don't give. She is not in. And you know, I used to like Nikki. People think I hate her. I stopped liking Nikki when, you could just see that her arrogance and shit came out. But, I wish her the best of luck. I don't wish no bad on nobody, but that bitch is pregnant. And, she don't need to she don't need to be in this situation. Like Nikki, you don't have to. It's okay. Some of us be in relationships for a very long time. We be posting up pictures and having the whole world. This is my man. This is my man. And then your man, you know, starts bugging out, and you got to break up. So, but you keep holding on to that person because social media knows that's your man. You don't have to do that, Nikki. You could leave at any time. What's up, Vinny? You can leave at any time, Nikki. You're not bound to stay with somebody just because you're pregnant by them. And also, just because you got married, like you can just tell that she's unhappy. She's not happy. And again, as women, I don't like to put down the next woman, but she needs to chill out.
Yeah, she definitely did not look very comfortable in that video shoot. The still shots, she looked very, like you said, tired, very tired. I've never been pregnant, so more power to that bitch. But yeah, nah, that's y'all need to relax. Y'all barbs gotta sit the fuck down.
Yep, they definitely do. But yeah.
But anyway, on that note, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. This has been another episode of the Random Talk Indie Music Show. Shout out to everybody on Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, Caffeine TV, Instagram Live, or wherever else we decide to stream. Y'all the real MVPs. Please be sure to get your merch shop.spreadshirt.com/RTIM. Music submissions at rtimshow@gmail.com. We also have a Linktree account, which is in my YouTube and Instagram accounts for those that follow me. Be sure to like Hustle Culture Magazine on Facebook and send in your submissions to what you think hustle culture means to you at hustleculturemag.com. And head on over to minxradio.com as well. Hit that merch tab and get that Minx Mafia merch. Look at this. Minx's Manifestation Monday. Minx Mafia merch. What's with you in the letter M? What's up with that? Anyway. That's weird as shit. But anyway, so we'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. for more random talk, more indie music, and more shenanigans and fuckery like we like to give it to you. I want to shout everybody out who's been sending me emails of their music. Thank y'all so very much. Keep them coming, and please spread the word because you can never have too much music. Be sure to check in on your loved ones. For those you can't visit because of this whole COVID mess, just FaceTime them or send them a text and just let them know that you're thinking about them. Support your Black-owned businesses. And, big or small, we out here. Also, if you're looking for an interview, I think there's a way to do that. We will be giving you details on how to, jump on with us for a 30-minute interview with us so you can promote yourself, whatever it is that you do. Let's see.
You gotta try to get on Tony Grand's show, too, the game show. Get on that.
He got a game show?
Yeah, I just did. He just dropped the episode that we just did.
Oh, good.
I
gotta look at that. I gotta look at that. Shout out to the homie Tony Grand show.
Shout out to Tony Grand. We stand Tony Grand's over here.
Yeah, we stand Tony. Yeah, he there's buy his merch too. I need to get my coin up. I see some merch that I need to get in solidarity and support for my folks. Got to get that out there. But yeah.
Yes.
So on that note, I'm gonna give y'all. Let's see. I do have a Tony Grand song that he sent me a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna go ahead and play that. I'm gonna play Tony Grand's "Get Killed." Yeah, that's appropriate. Yeah, that's some shit. And I'm a
Cute.
Yeah, right. It's called "Get Killed." And I'm going to close it out with Nefertiti's The Way, produced by G. Taylor. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We will see y'all tomorrow night. Good night.
Good night.
Famous nigga, cause famous niggas get killed for real. Jealousy is just like a snake, it'll bite your ass and that's real. Damn, I ain't trying to be famous nigga, cause famous niggas get killed for real. Mama pay for your funeral before you get paid for your skills. Fucked up. I ain't trying to be famous nigga, cause famous niggas get killed for real. Jealousy is just like a snake, it'll bite your ass and that's real. Damn. I ain't trying to be famous nigga, cause famous niggas get killed for real. Mama pay for your funeral before you get paid for your skill. And that's fucked up. Know where you're going, pretty good idea where you been. In case you wasn't knowing, whole entire world full of sin. Mama said keep going, if you fall down, get back up, try again. Daddy said keep going, if you fall down, get back up, try again. Yeah, ride around with my windows open, ventilation for endo smoking, coughing softly, simple choking, need that shit to get my mental open. Stay relaxed, state the facts, take it back to my Raiders hat, that was 88, might not make it back, just in case we don't, I'ma take a stack and blow it all, buying souvenirs like a tourist, keep shooters near in a Taurus, can't see the fear through the forest, them niggas over there malnourished, so I come through with a full meal and a cold drink, found out new money buys old mink, areola so brown, pussy so pink, go watch Master Go Link. I ain't trying to be famous nigga, cause famous niggas get killed for real. Jealousy is just like a snake, it'll bite your ass and that's real. Damn. I ain't trying to be famous nigga, cause famous niggas get killed for real. Mama pay for your funeral before you get paid for your skill. That's fucked up. I ain't trying to be famous nigga, cause famous niggas get killed for real. Jealousy is just like a snake, it'll bite your ass and that's real. Damn. I ain't trying to be famous nigga, cause famous niggas get killed for real. Mama pay for your funeral before you get paid for your skill. And that's fucked up. Know where you're going, pretty good idea where you been. In case you wasn't knowing, whole entire world full of sin. Mama said keep going, if you fall down, get back up, try again. Daddy said keep going, if you fall down, get back up. Yeah. They root for you till your streak ends, then only fuck with you on the weekends. Then the kind of homies that you keep, man, then we could never begin to be friends. California living got me paranoid, all my food infused with cannabinoids, stressing about a life that I can't afford, running from these problems that I can't avoid. Legs getting tired, but I can't rest. To the rest, so retire, gotta stay fresh. Stay fly, send a little, but I stay blessed. Straight fire, send a little, but I ain't pressed. Aimless nowadays, fucks in the negative. Y'all stuck on the same stuff, it's repetitive. Sick with it, after this, suck on some medicine. Blow the smoke out, rims poke out.
With my guard in the way and my heart need a break, and the scars hit the surface, how much more can you take? Get your seat at the table before it's too late, cause only real niggas gon' get the first plate. With my guard in the way and my heart need a break, and the scars hit the surface, how much more can you take? Get your seat at the table before it's too late, cause only real niggas gon' get the first plate. Free some space in your brain, let these words resonate, cause the shit I'm about to tell you holds a whole lot of weight. Marked by the sun, harmed by the hate, you really lost one, hope you recognize your fate. When it comes to this war, I know you wanna pick a date, but we can't cause Mother Nature did it for us anyway. Now back to the matter, cause we need another plan. We can take back stolen legacies and occupy the land. They saying that we can't, but I know that we can. It was ours from the jump, so try again, try again. Maybe they thought it was safe, maybe they thought we was friends, but remember, ain't no time for comfort, ain't no holding hands. With my guard in the way and my heart need a break, and the scars hit the surface, how much more can you take? Get your seat at the table before it's too late, cause only real niggas gon' get the first plate. With my guard in the way and my heart need a break, and the scars hit the surface, how much more can you take? Get your seat at the table before it's too late, cause only real niggas gon' get the first plate. in my mouth. If we tired of hearing that, then it's time to find out. Ask the master if he ready, cause the smoke is making routes. If the consequences scare you, then go back to master house. We may come back for you later, cause your ass ain't ready now. If you don't extend your don't, then we gon' have to close your mouth. Cause we ain't the one for traders, ain't got cheese for a mouse. Translucent and transparent, can't you take a look around? For the warriors and healers that's gonna stay in common ground. Tear the bars and the guards where the knowledge can be found. Are we fighting in the yard where the sheep are sitting down? Now I gotta pull your car for telling me I'm crazy now.